Version 4.1 themed update guide. The snow never stops, and neither does the fun. Welcome to PUBG Mobile's Frosty Funland. This update includes tons of awesome new items, interactive Arctic animals, and a new amphibious vehicle, bringing you to all kinds of fun in Frosty Funland. The Salted Fish Rocket Launcher is a powerful weapon that launches projectiles, dealing explosive damage to enemies and creating an icy path. Players will slip and slide on top of it, making movement difficult. It also comes with a propulsion skill that lets you fly at both low and high altitudes and move freely across the battleground. The advanced version grants a floating skill. While using it, you can activate bullet time to fire projectiles with precision. Bring the full power of the rocket launcher down upon enemies struggling to stay on their feet. The Swordfish Syringe provides healing and a temporary movement speed boost. You can use it on yourself, or throw it to heal teammates from a distance, and rescue downed teammates. Become a medic, and be the support your team needs. The exclusive theme weapon, Winterland KAR-98K, has been added to the Battleground and can be obtained from crates. It automatically charges upon pickup, after which its next shot triggers an icy explosion on impact, dealing damage and forming an area that slows down enemies. Go check it out! Magic ice skates possess wondrous magic that creates ice trails you can traverse over. Other players can also move freely on the ice trail. However, note that when the effect duration ends, the entire ice trail instantly shatters. You can also shoot to destroy parts of it in advance. Don't forget to check out the ever-practical Quick Shot Elixir. Drink it to increase your reload and weapon swap speed to help you get a head start and seize victory. Get ready for the new 4-seater Penguin Snowmobile. Use it to travel over land and water, and make a snowball that trips up other players. Additionally, Penguin Snowmobile passengers can assist in driving the vehicle to make it go faster. At the same time, you'll encounter various Arctic animals across the map that you can interact with for supplies. For example, recruit the Ninja Penguin, Pounin, and fight alongside him. Each match only has one Pounin. He specializes in throwing shurikens at enemies, and uses body substitution to escape when in danger. He also restores health by consuming sardines. His ultimate skill involves throwing a giant shuriken that deals explosive area damage in a wide range. He's also great at carrying supplies for you. Do keep in mind that Pounin just learned English. You can only communicate with him via voice and text in English. He's working hard on other languages. Help the gunsmith polar bear repair circuit breakers, and get a valuable salted fish rocket launcher. Find the staff to summon the magic fox to get the wonderful magic ice skates. Or assist the apothecary penguin in concocting elixirs. The more apples of the same color you synthesize, the better the rewards. You might even get special elixirs. There are many more animals on the map for you to interact with. Explore what they have to offer and embark on your very own Arctic adventure. Finally, Penguinville has its own surprises. You can use animal sleighs to launch yourself as a snowball, which comes in handy for long-distance travel. Frosty Funland has begun, and much more awaits you. Call your friends and experience the charm of the frozen world.
Nope.
Whoa.
Want to unlock cool and exclusive Frosty performances in the game? Then take on this themed trial. You first need to light up the entire NPC gallery in the Out of Match event to obtain the exclusive party key. Bring the key with you on a 4-player ranked match. Special party crates will appear on the map. Use the key to open the mailbox and obtain a party invitation. However, be careful, as once you do, your location will be exposed to all players. Don't lose to any players coming after your invitation. Drop the party invite off at the party post box to successfully deliver it. Go on to lead your team to chicken dinner and ultimate victory. After completing all the challenges, you'll unlock exclusive victory poses and special achievements. This thrilling trial awaits your challenge.
Heyo, I'm Pounding.
ninjas don't need these noisy toys. Okay, let me grab my magnifying glass and look for it.
I need a scope.
Okay, I'll help you find this boring scope.
I need consumables.
Here you go. Don't die again or I'll bill you for the next one.
Yeah! Come back!
Battle too intense to loot in peace? Failed to contest the good supply area and stuck with bad gear all game? Think the shooting experience isn't realistic enough? Fret not. Check out PUBG Mobile version 4.1, where all your issues have been resolved. In this update, rifle damage decreases gradually with firing distance, improving their performance at mid to close range combat. To create a more realistic shooting experience, ammo speed gradually decreases with distance. The FAMAS now has an additional magazine slot, so it can be equipped with rifle magazines and mini drum mags. Now, you can use the FAMAS without worrying about ammo. Shotgun damage has been reduced to bring close range combat back to a showdown between accuracy and positioning. And the SKS, SLR, and MK14 now have increased firing stability for more sustained firing control. Not enough supplies where you land? Don't worry, find the new loot trucks on the map. They'll become your most reliable source of supplies. Loot trucks spawn from garages and travel in a loop. Attack it, and it will drop supply crates in 2 sizes as its health decreases. When its health is depleted, you can board it and loot the supplies in the safe inside. Even if you're far from a core resource area, you can get your hands on awesome supplies via these trucks. Assemble your teammates and go after this walking airdrop. Can't focus on looting because things are too chaotic on the battleground. Now, you can move loot crates, which solves this issue entirely. Pick up a crate to move it, and get your supplies while safe behind cover. Don't put yourself at risk to pick up loot in the enemy's line of sight. At the same time, the sunken village has been completely transformed and renamed to the Boatyard. The name of the area will also be updated on the minimap, and more supplies will be added. Go exploring with your teammates. And we've hidden large wild berries in bushes. They're sure to keep you energized at all times. What's more, shops now have update preview and discount features. Check it out now! Advanced firearm vouchers will also randomly spawn on the Battleground. Pick them up to exchange for random airdrop firearms and attachments in the show for maximum firepower. What's more, after respawning with a recall tower, you'll automatically get a respawn pack voucher, which can be used to redeem a random normal firearm to help you dive right into battle. Your first purchase at the shop per match may also grant extra supplies. In response to player feedback, version 4.1 focuses on improving combat feel and other details. Improved aiming ensures your crosshair position is more consistent when firing from the hip. Enjoy a new hip-fire crosshair style that can be freely switched in the settings. We've also added a dynamic reload progress indicator to the weapon slot, so you're better able to see the reload progress. When you're low on ammo, you'll notice the firing sound effect change. This can be toggled on and off in the settings. Enable main screen audio cues to display the relative height difference between the shooter's position and yours in real time. Eliminate enemies quicker than ever. The Rookie tutorial map adds a review of classic content from past versions, plus improved prompts to help you quickly understand past content. Use the new custom button layout feature in theme mode to adjust the controls to suit your playstyle. That's a brief overview of version 4.1's classic mode updates. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
What's going on, PUBG Mobile fans? Welcome to a very special broadcast. It is the PUBG Mobile Nextar Showcase. It's Penguin Palooza. I'm your host tonight. I'm Powerbang, and I am not alone. I've got my good buddy Medalcore, who will be joining us for this broadcast. We're here to have a good time, baby. What is going on, Metal? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm so excited. We're going to be watching some Vikendi gameplay today. I just cannot wait. This is going to be a great event with some Nextar creators, Powerbang.
We're live on the PUBG Mobile channel. We are also live on your channel and my channel, so shout out to the Medallions and to the Banger Nation who are joining us here live. Great to see you guys as always. let us hear you in the chat, right? But Metal, we got some fun winter themed action tonight to celebrate the holidays. Things are kicking off. Let's take a peek into the format for tonight's show and see what exactly we are doing. I'm sure it's gonna be a goofy one. Some of these events are always pretty fun, but let's dive in. First and foremost, the teams, right? We've got 16 teams with 4 players each. 2 of them are your Next Star creators, and 2 are the community members that have joined them to take on this gauntlet. As far as the game format goes, it's heavily challenge-based tonight. We've got item challenges where we gotta find the special Frostfest items on each map. That'll earn people some bonus points. In addition, they can also find NPCs to complete those challenges, and they're gonna get even more challenge points awarded to them as well. If they find a rare NPC, that's an additional 10 extra points. So we'll see all of these as the night goes on. You can see the challenge scoring there in your right column. 10 points for items, 20 points for NPCs, 15 points if you win the game. So there's always some, PUBG Mobile being played here as well. And then 2 points for each elimination. The most points at the end of the broadcast will be crowned champion. They're going to be winning the Penguin Palooza. So with that, we're obviously playing for a bunch of prizes tonight. We've got $4,000 on the line. I mean, absolutely incredible. First place will be taking home $1,200 tonight. Second place, $900. Third and fourth taking $500. And fifth, sixth taking $300. Seventh and eighth taking $150 each. So again, if you like getting paid to play some video games, show up to these community events, man, because we've got $4,000 on the line simply for just showing up and doing well tonight. So that is your prize pool. We've learned a little bit about the event format. But now let's dive into the teams, right? We've got all kinds of different squads showing up, ready to go tonight. 16 of them. And they are as follows. The blue bar at the top are your team captains, and those are the teams that are named after them. But we've got Team Dark, Team Angry Hoser, Team Lala, Team Muno, Sylvie, Queen Bia, Yana, Dr. Kimis, Arjuana, Koti, Doom, Happy VN. We've got Quan Deadshot, FaZe, Dead, and Chiffon. So Dead and Dark, that for me, the 4-letter D words, they are going to be going head to head, and I hear they're gamers. So those are 2 teams that I say you gotta watch. And of course, we gotta keep our eyes out for Yamna as well. She's been crushing it at the events lately. So again, a really solid slate of teams ready to go here, and I am so excited to see what exactly is going to happen. So with that, we do have ourselves a little fun map rotation tonight. It is winter themed. Metal mentioned it in the lead up to the show. We're going to see Vikendi tonight, and he wasn't lying. But we also have Erangel as well, the tried and true, beloved Battle Royale map coming to you hot for Game 1. We've got Erangel coming up first, and then we've got 2 games on Vikendi. And I, for one, will be super excited to watch those 2 maps because you can't have a winter holiday without Vikendi. Am I right? So Erangel to close things out for Game 4. And I'm loving it, man. So Metal, we covered the teams, we covered the prizes, we've got the map rotation in tow. What are you looking to forward most this evening?
Last time we did an event like this, it was not custom lobbies. This time we got the Next Star creators playing in custom lobbies. Some of the sweatiest creators in North America. So I can't wait to see these creators battle it out. Like you said, you mentioned Yamna, we had Dark, we had Dead, and then some of those teams with the combinations of those players, it's going to be insane. We've got trick shotters, we got TikTokers, we got
100%.
YouTubers. It's going to be awesome.
You know, if we have some time, I don't know how far we are away from first game. It's got to be coming up here pretty quick. But if we have some time, I'd love to pull up the team menu one more time because I want to go through this with you, right? Now that we have you back, I think that I would love to pick your brain. I want to pick, I don't know, each of us pick 3 squads here that we think is going to win.
No.
There's 16 teams, right?
You're gonna have
we got to go into the bag here.
No.
Yeah, I want predictions, man. Who is going to take it? You get 3 choices. Who do you think is going to win it all here tonight?
All right. You know, oh man, we got Chiffon here too with my boy Farouk Ahmad with Ace Lawrence on that team. I'm gonna have to say we're gonna go Team Dark. I'm gonna choose Team Chiffon, And for me, it's in between Team Yamna and Team Dead. We've got some amazing teams for this whole event here, Powerbang. What about you? What are your 3 choices?
We do. I mean, you picked some good ones for sure there. For me, I'm gonna go with Dr. Chemist squad. I'm gonna go with Yamna's squad, and I'm gonna go with Team Dark. Team Dark. Okay. So Dark, Yamna, Dr. Chemist are my 3 picks here to get it done tonight. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but dang it, a boy can dream, right?
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Chemist, you can never go wrong with Dr. Chemist. He definitely is, strategically speaking, one of the best creators when it comes to making sure that each round, each match is used up for the proper ways. He's going to get his points. He's going to get his bonus points. He makes sure. So I honestly didn't even see Dr. Chemist. I would have definitely chosen him, especially because of how strategically good he is, whether if he's a team leader or if he's on the team. I remember when he was playing on Winsanity's team a couple events back, he was the strategist. He's just extremely strategically sound when it comes to these events. So Dr. Chemist is a good call right there, Powerbang.
Hey, great point. I love that you're hyping my picks up, so I appreciate that.
Okay,
we can continue that as the night goes on. But we've got a challenge for our first match. We're going to have one of these before each and every match starts tonight. Remember, game 1 is on Erangel, and here is your challenge. It has to do with the new Salted Fish Rocket Launcher. The creator captain must eliminate an enemy player after using the Salted Fish Rocket Blast on the enemy. If they do that successfully, it's going to gain them 10 points. Now, all of these squads competing for those challenges, and again, as we saw during the points breakdown, 10 points for that challenge being completed, and they're able to interact with some of these NPCs. It's 20 points and an additional 10 for a rare one. That's a lot of points coming by way of challenge medal. It definitely, I think, has to shift the team's priorities to completing challenges as opposed to, just getting elims and getting chicken dinners. You've been a participant in a lot of these events. Tell me, what's the mindset like going into this from a strategic perspective?
I feel like, Powerbang, you got to make sure that you do multiple things at the same time. So if you're going after the Salted Rocket Launcher, make sure you also talk to an NPC that gives you that Salted Rocket Launcher if you're not able to get it from the event hot drop or anything like that. And you got to remember, I'm sure everybody's going to land the hot drop just to get those free elim points because that's a free respawn card. And for the first time in so long, and I know the PUBG Mobile community is so excited about this, if you win the hot drop, you get respawn cards. So you get an even bonus respawn if you're the winning team of the event hot drop. So it's going to be a really, really big event day, and there's going to be a lot of points and a lot of action, especially because we're playing custom lobbies here today, Powerbang.
All right, so I've got a little bit of feedback for PUBG Mobile. It's 2 thumbs up. Nice work on the respawn cards if you win the hot drop. That incentivizes some hot action, some aggressive gameplay. You know that's what the fans love to see. And if you guys at home are looking to get in on some aggressive Battle Royale, amazing gameplay, make sure you're downloading PUBG Mobile. You can get it for free at your local app store. Check the link in the description for that. Scan the QR code on screen. Join us out here on the Battlegrounds. It's always a blast. And as always, make sure you're following PUBG Mobile on social media everywhere. You can find them at any of the accounts on screen. But follow PUBG Mobile for all the latest game news, updates, and information on events just like this one, the Penguin Palooza. You can't go wrong in a little black and white tuxedo. I hope some of the creators tonight are wearing a tux to this event because that's going to show that they mean serious business metal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they also put the tuxedo skin on. I hope we got some winter-themed skins on in this event. We've got so many glacier-themed stuff in the game that whenever there's a winter-themed event, it's always a banger time. And I forgot to mention, one of the things you can also get at the Hot Drop and some other places is it's like a Glacier Car 98 that has special abilities. So I'm excited to see creators use all the different types of abilities, skills, things that they can use throughout this update against other creators. So I think we're going to see a lot of action with the Magic Ice Skates, with the Salted Rocket Launcher, and we'll have to see if we got some action with some of the NPCs, because there is one NPC that players can call on that can revive you, heal you, and also eliminate other players. So excited to see that. That one's a penguin. He's like a ninja penguin. So we'll see what happens when we run into this first Erangel match for match number 1 for these creators, Powerbang.
Who doesn't love a little ninja penguin? Am I right? So cannot wait to see that in action here. You mentioned the magic ice skates. There is an ice path on one of the maps here. And dude, I'm so excited. I'm not going to spoil the challenge that's coming up. It will be as part of next match. So we'll keep an eye peeled for that. But now we're flying in. It's game 1 of the PUBG Mobile Next Star Show match, Penguin Palooza. And you can see right there, Penguin City on the upper portion of the map, taking over what used to be the shooting range. And as the lore will tell you, these penguins long ago throughout the land set up their own villages and continue to live there to this day. Another penguin city has shown up down south as well near the bridge. That's a long drop for some of these squads. We do see Dr. Chemist out of the plane first. Curious to see what their strategy might be, Metal.
Look at him. He's such a little strategy player. He's the only one who dropped separate from the rest of the squads. Everybody else is going to be dropping Penguin City for that free respawn. He might be going to the further Penguin City. As you can see, we've got the NPCs spawning in. It takes a couple minutes for them to spawn in, but we're going to be getting a big hot drop here with almost every single player part of the action here, Powerbank.
100%. I'm waiting to see a polar bear myself. That's kind of what I'm most excited about. Do you have a favorite NPC yet?
I like the Ninja Penguin because he revives and you can talk to him. He has like capabilities where he'll talk back to you. But here we go. First hot drop of the event, Power Bang. This is a crazy one. This is a huge, massive event.
Can't even see the town here. All you see is all of the players. Such a massive hot drop.
Yeah,
see if these phones can keep from overheating. There's 400 people that just dropped into the city. Dark Defender is who we are focused on first. And this man, I don't know if you remember last tournament, he cooked. And we'll see if he can bring back an amazing performance once again.
Oh yeah, Dark is going to definitely continue to cook. They got a good drop. They've got their own building here. You know, it's funny you say, but these hot drops normally seem this way. 30 plus to 50 players just in public lobbies. So something like this is not abnormal, especially for players who've been playing this update. This map is so big, this event is so big that you just need to get one building and then work your way throughout the event. It's extremely hard to survive this one. So we'll see how these players survive, and we'll see how many of them end up surviving towards the end, and who ends up getting those coveted respawn cards, which we have not seen for so long, Powerbank. Boyka with the grenade.
Respawn card. Oh, look at that grenade. Boy through the window takes a chunk out of the opposing squad, and now we're seeing the push. Somehow, some way, they let him cross, and that is going to be a potential mistake here. He sees one, connects for the shots, but gets knocked here by the backup from the squad and eliminated just like that. Metal, he's going to have to use one of them respawns.
Yeah, thank gosh that everybody who lands here at this event gets an automatic respawn. You don't want to leave the event area because then that respawn gets taken away from you. But like I said, you'll see a lot of teams here. They're going to be trying to stay in buildings and then work their way throughout the event. We still have so many people at this event. Oh, this is going to be a crazy one, Powerbang.
It is indeed. All kinds of action going on right now with all of the orange names tags. It's tough to tell what's going on, honestly. We've got action going left and right. L versus Q. It's going to be Quan Deadshot or Queen Bia. Don't know which. I'll have to match up the names here, but it looks like it's Quan Deadshot getting into it here. But man, all kinds of action. But I would imagine as things start to thin out and get towards our hot drop champs, it's going to become more clear who's really taking control right now as we see FaZe with 3 eliminations for the squad. They're doing pretty good off the drop as well. I think, you know, double-digit elims coming out of this this main POI is not out of question at all. And we've seen this a number of times on these early drops. These teams just getting loads of points to start off, and you got to love what that's going to do for your confidence and momentum as you head out of this initial hot drop battle.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, this is a huge strategy. They just got the middle main building, Angry Hoser and his squad, and they not only are able to get the extra respawn cards automatically because they looted it, but they're going to get all the goodies. There's actually 2 different types of rocket launchers you can get. There's a regular one, a salted fish rocket launcher, and there's an advanced one. You're guaranteed an advanced one from the hot drop right there. So that's going to be huge for them, especially in game 1, especially with the first match challenge where the creator captain must eliminate an enemy after using the salted fish rocket launcher. So that's just going to give Angry Hoser and his squad a better advantage with the advanced rocket launcher that they just got there from technically winning the hot drop right there, Powerbang.
The champs, man. What can I say? Now they're trying to go back-to-back and win the map as well. The hot drop is just the first portion of it as we tune in over with Lala. He's got 5 eliminations on the squad, man. So they're off to a decent start here as well, but they are down to the mainland at the moment, checking out some of these new winter-themed POIs as part of the latest 4.1 update. Again, you guys can check it out for yourself at that link in the description. So excited to have you all here at the broadcast. See who of these creators and their squads will win their top share of that $4,000 prize tonight. So, again, love to make some money playing some mobile games, Metal.
As always, chat, let us know who you're rooting for the next 4 matches. We've got 2 Erangel matches and 2 Vikendi matches. Oh, check this out. We got Lala's
He's
team swimming on land, and they're doing a little dance while they're pushing the buttons there. You can use your teammates to make this vehicle go faster, but it looks like Riza Gaming here is not going to help their team make this go faster. It's only Lala putting in that work.
What is he doing back there?
He's vibing.
He's just cranking, bro. I don't know if he's dancing. I mean,
he's dancing.
Is he? It reminds me of those mineshaft carts, you know, where you're like doing the up and down, like, you know, the cartoons going down the railway. Good stuff.
There's going to be a
lot here.
There's going to be a lot of new stuff that they added this update, a lot of POIs, and we're going to be seeing a lot of awesome things throughout this these event matches because there's just so much they added into the 4.1 update.
Absolutely. You see Happy VN getting knocked and Fizz going off in chat in the feed right now. Yeah, Small Noodle also getting some knocks and finishes there, Metal.
Small Noodle. Better watch out for him.
Yep. That's exactly right.
We got some people fighting over at the respawn towers because even if they added recall cards, only 4... Actually, no, for this map, we got 8 people who could get the recall cards because there are 2 hot drops here. Oh, check that out. There's one of the new animal NPCs, but it's Houston Kingboy and Levi dropping in and fighting against, I think this is Quan's team? No, Queen Bia's team. So not only are they fighting for the respawn area, the respawn tower here, but they're also fighting to talk to that NPC because the NPCs are a great way to get some really, really good loot, level 3 gear, special event loot. I don't even think I've talked to this NPC. It's like a little, it's like a lover penguin. I love all these NPCs, but there is a polar bear Powerbang, and the polar bear is a great way to get. He's like a weapons expert, so hopefully we will see some of these teams go
Naturally.
talk to the polar bear. Yeah, naturally.
So we've got Yamna Gaming, the squad chilling downstairs here, just hiding. You can see it's Queen Bia upstairs right now in this compound and on the outer wall. You've got Houston Kingboy from the Yamna squad chilling downstairs, basically making up an entirely different squad right now. Finally, they're aware of him. It looks like Queen Bia has heard him. The nades are coming out, and here comes the push. We'll see if Houston can hold it down. Good patience so far on the peak. He gets one. The second doesn't hit just yet. Ooh. Good plays. Good plays, both sides.
Yeah, so they did some weapon changes this update. Changed some weapons damages, and they've also added some new sound effects, even sound effects that you could turn on in your settings so that you can know the sound of you being low on ammo. So it'll tell you on the last couple shots, the sound effects for it will be different. And a lot of people said the shotguns have been changed, but I'm not going to lie. As you can see, Gucci right there on
they still hurt.
Queen Bia's, they still do damage. Pounding!
Yeah.
That's the Ninja Penguin!
Well, I mean, I totally understand, like, the difficulty of balancing shotguns. They're notoriously hard to balance because it's like if you nerf them too much, they become completely pointless. So I feel for the devs on that front, but man, shotguns maybe tuned a bit, but still very much a weapon. And we see VFizz here from Dr. Chemist squad. He's going up against it right now, but look at the, ooh, hey, we got a nice little shot coming. Little quick scope there, getting the ice blast out the window. But look at the elims here. 9 of them so far. 7 leading the way. VFizz finally going down. Now we just need Dr. Chemist and Silogi to jump into the action. And this team is going to be set, my friend. I will say, too, Metal, a little funny story from the lead up. I had production telling me, hey, Small Noodle is Ace Lawrence. And I'm like, I don't know what Small Noodle means. And then we started calling it out on broadcast. I'm like, okay, I totally understand what Small Noodle is at this point. So that's actually Ace Lawrence.
That's Ace.
In game. So now we know.
Yeah, we've got some creators that change their names every single update, and I love it. I don't want to lose my OG Metal name. I got the OG Medal, so I don't want to lose that. But you know what, Ace Lawrence?
I made that
you want to be
mistake
Small Noodle
early on.
Oh, Chemist getting knocked by FaZe, and I don't know. Chemist is gonna have to get respawned by his team. I think that was his first elim because he wasn't at the hot drop. And looks like FaZe's taking some shots at HH. Now we're back here with Team Koti.
Koti's in a bit of a tough spot right now because if this car circles back, it's not going to. She own you putting down some suppressive fire here to help Koti on the outside of the wall here because that looked a little sketchy for a moment. They do have, it looks like it might be Angry Hoser's team inside of this compound. I'm looking, or it could be Arjuana as well. Yeah, it is Arjuana.
No, yeah.
They're going to try to defend here. And we've got a nice push coming potentially from She Own You. So we'll keep tabs on this one. Here's the view from inside the house. Peeking out just briefly. But Metal, like you said, I changed my name back in the day from Powerbang just for a few hours. And I tried to switch back and it was gone. And I never got it since.
Okay. Yeah, you got to make an alt account, then change the name instantly. Yeah, you got to have a strategy for it.
You got to place one. I just wasn't thinking, man. I lost the name, and there's a power bang out there somewhere doing things.
Here's the zone for you. It's a military-based zone. Let's see if the zone shifts. No, we've got the zone shift more towards Ferry Pier and Primorsk. And we only have a couple of the event locations within this actual drop.
Ponin.
Or within this actual zone. Pounin's that ninja Penguin. Ooh. The third party, they're outside of zone too, so this is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to definitely hurt. But yeah, if any team is able to get Pounin is literally just a 5th squad member at that point, Powerbang. We got ABC 123 versus Ali. Ali's already
It'd be nice to have a little bit of a health kit, but that's not in the cards as Team Arjuana is eliminated. We're down to 14 teams left in this lobby, and several of them out in the blue as we are currently trying to get to that next circle. We are only in stage 2, so it's not going to hurt too bad just yet. And I do like that you mentioned Pounin being on the field at this point, so we'll see if that helps out somebody's squad. But every time I see that name, I always want to say Ponin, like back in the day, just Ponin.
Oh, Ponin. Hey, we'll have some teams that'll be Ponin today.
Yeah.
You got to be an OG to know that.
Habits.
Oh, Angry Hoser. He is still here. He's still at the hot drop. Him and his squad not only have the respawn cards, but they've got the loot. Look at Angry Hoser. Wow, 13 elims. He's got an A-dub. He's got his AUG ready. Someone just got a Versace distributed.
Look at how distributed those elims are too. That's a team that's balanced, that's helping each other out, that's everyone's pulling their weight, and no one's forced to carry a really heavy backpack right now. So shout out Angry Hoser for the start here. The only downside to this Metal is, wow, look at this mode of travel. I like it. So the only downside though is 2 points per elimination is not the same as interacting with those NPCs for 20 points or completing the challenge for 10. So we've got to keep our eyes on the challenges for sure.
This is going to be so exciting throughout the next 4 matches because, as you can see, we're seeing fights in areas. Look at Angry's pushing his way up. That's the advanced rocket. You know if it's the advanced rocket if they could fly on the top like that. But there's so many fights in so many different areas because there's so many event POIs that we're going to see fights throughout all the map, especially on Erangel here. So I think the strategy for Angry here It's going to be a little tough if they can talk to the NPCs, but they're just going to be having maybe a solid match right now. They've already got 13 elims. We'll see how many event points they've gotten. You got to remember that it's going to be 10 extra event points if they're able to get an elim with that Salted Fish rocket launcher. Now, that Salted Fish rocket launcher, it is usable without ammo. So you could use that as a rocket launcher to fly and use it for movement if you don't have any ammo picked up. But for this match 1 challenge, you want to make sure you have the ammo picked up. And looks like Team Lala getting rolled up on by Queen Bia's team. Oh, and they are sweating it up right now. Nade out!
Woo! Love the push coming in here from Lala. Got Reza Gaming coming in with a push, trying to get that finish. Here we go. There is the opponent. And down we go. Ahmad getting the upper hand here, but he is not done with the fight just yet. Turns his back on the enemy. And it is Gucci sitting him down and saying, I will have this round, sir. They win the battle, but ultimately the war is yet to be won. So here we go. Queen Bia, 9 eliminations right now on the squad led by PUBGM. Gucci, whew, 6 elims. Not a bad start for this squad medal.
No, and he just got a 2 easy elims right there. As you can see, I feel like it depends on if you're good at using a shotgun or not. Because if you're missing your shots like you would with a sniper rifle, you know, you're so close with the shotgun that if you miss your shots, you're dead, especially against someone who has a submachine gun. So we saw people using Uzis. Gucci was using a P90, and that P90 was, or that DBS was no match for the P90 there, Powerbank. So it really depends. I love that PUBG Mobile's changing up some strategies for people. Maybe they're going to use the shotgun still, or maybe they're going to swap to submachine guns. Personally, I'm swapping to submachine guns. I can't land every single shotgun shot. And if I land a shotgun shot and it doesn't elim someone right away, oh, I'm doomed, man.
Little Doom never.
There we go. Angry is still outside of zone. Yeah, I mean,
this man's got a range of vehicles so far in this game. He's riding rockets. He's got motorcycles. He's got muscle cars. No big deal. Yeah, dude, that's my favorite ride still to this day. When they put that horse in the game, my life changed. It was never the same after that. The clomping of hoofs galloping through the countrysides of Erangel, there's nothing like it.
I just imagine you in game. Oh, he was about to roll up to Quan Deadshot's team right there. You in game, riding a horse, Car 98 in one hand, cowboy hat on. Because you can shoot out of the horse if you're a passenger, and you could swap to be a passenger, and the horse will just auto run for you. So look at this. Look at this teamwork right here between Queen Bia and 6 PM Cat. They're still here at the respawn tower. Angry Hoser's team. They're fighting for their lives now against Koti Gaming's team. HH24 now down. We also got
it's like they got a little too separated.
They did.
HH24 got caught out.
And another Angry Hoser teammate right there. And Angry Hoser's still outside of zone. Yeah, they're extremely separated, PB. He's the last one alive.
I don't know what the strat was there. You know, you would think they have an extra respawn card though from winning the drop. Were they the team that won? I can't remember. I know they were there the longest. They were still at the POI.
They were the team that won. But maybe some of them got maybe Angry Hoser and one. I think it was 2 teammates that won. The other 2 had to respawn because they got eliminated. Boyka taking some shots.
Poor Ramek. He's just out in the field, and all of a sudden, just rifles ring out from all of the rooftops around.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be tough. These compounds and these areas of fights are not normal, especially with the way the placement of all the different events and POIs are on Erangel. So we're going to be seeing a lot of fights in areas that we don't normally see fights, especially because this is a custom lobby. A full custom lobby at that. We got Dark's team. They got 8 elims, pretty solid. For once, Dark is not the one with the top elims. He only got 2. Shushu with 6. So they got 8 elims in total, but they have a full squad of 4. Dark with the advanced rocket. And look at that movement. As always, Dark, very well known for movement. One thing that they did buff you saw Dark with the Mini 14 there. DMRs has been buffed. So if you know how to use DMRs, SLRs, SKSs, Mini 14s, very specifically the MK, if you could pick up the MK from a loot weapon, whew, the MK is naughty. Naughty. If you could get some good
always
damage
one of the
with that
scariest guns in the game too. You throw that sucker on full auto, that
Full auto?
sound, ooh,
Oh.
boy. Watch out. But here we go. Arshia trying to beg Night Emperor to come with the revive, but I don't think it's in Night Emperor's best interest. Battling the zone, and more importantly, battling the opposing squad and all of their grenades. So that is going to be a tough one, but he does make the move. Here it comes pretty late. And the zone, it's going to be moving in. So I don't know if this is savable. We'll see.
Oh. One thing that we haven't seen people use, they've got this little, it's almost like an adrenaline syringe, but it's a swordfish. You can use it on yourself. It's a great way to heal. You'll see some movement players use it to not only heal themselves, but boost their speed a little bit. But you can also throw it at teammates, and they can use it as a self-revive. So we have yet to see that power bang, but when we do, it's an extremely great way to not only revive your teammates in a tough situation, but have your teammates revive themselves because it acts like a self-revive. So it's called the Swordfish Syringe. We're going to have to see if anybody uses it. It's definitely one of my favorite things in this update. I love that. I love the Salted Fish Rocket Launcher. Those are definitely my two favorites. Oh, the Magic Ice Skates. We haven't seen that either.
I'm waiting for those. Magic Ice Skates have got to be up there for me. The Swordfish Syringe, somebody was in creative mode when they thought of that, man. They're like, yeah, let me just inject this swordfish snout into me, and it's gonna heal me up. It's gonna revive teammates. I mean,
it's gonna boost my
really
speed.
When they thought of the Swordfish Syringe.
No, I mean, PUBG Mobile staff, devs, whoever are being extremely creative within the last couple updates. Last update, 4.0, extremely creative with all the events and the drops. But it looks like this one is even more creative, especially with the NPCs. You can see Team Sylvie here. There's a whistle you can get. And they just summoned this portable shop. It's a little penguin. It's so stinking cute. And that portable shop allows for you to not only shop, but also if you're just spawning in and you get that whistle, it gives you some freebies as well. So you're able to get some freebies, whether it's attachments. It's usually attachments that they give you some freebies or meds. So that penguin there, and it's a little red whistle. There's just so much creative things they added in this update. So we'll see all of it throughout this event. Love it. This is one of the little mini hot drops here.
It is indeed.
Team Sheepon, Small Noodle.
Yeah. Small Noodle and Tupac Shakur on there as well. So coming back from the grave, making an appearance. Farouk's got some stellar teammates with them this time around. It's a solid team right there, though, I will say. Got a lot of really good players on it. We got Levi down right now, but good news for him is the rest of the squad rolling up. And we do see that the Angry Hoser squad is still active on the Battlegrounds. They did indeed get that revive off, and they are back ready to game. But I will say, Metal, we've been at this for a while now. We're in Stage 4. Closing in on Stage 5 here momentarily. We still have 13 teams left alive, 46 players alive on the Battlegrounds. So many eliminations have been handed out so far, but there is a long way to go to see who is going to be the victor on our first map.
Yeah, there definitely is a long way to go. We got 46 remaining. This is insane for how tiny this zone is shrinking. These players are playing for that $4,000 power bang. Look at this movement. Look at this rotation.
Speaking of rotations, that zone went pretty far to the northeast, and a lot of squads like Dark Squad, they got to move. So they're going to have to find their way into zone. And with circles being fairly constricted already, a lot of the spots have been kind of occupied so far. So we should see an opportunity for some of these teams to defend. We've got some others like Doom here. They're just kind of out in the field. Maybe they got a shack or a tree. They're trying to play defense, but it's going to be difficult for them to support one another. I got to hope they get lucky here on this rotation. Maybe they take Quan out of the car, but Quan's got pretty good cover, and they're going to be rotating around to join up with the rest of the squad. But Angles here working in favor of Doom. They just don't have the high ground.
Oh, Dimas taking some shots there at Quan Deadshot as they pass by, but here comes Zone moving in. Ooh, Quan's team is getting lit up by multiple teams here. This is going to be very tough for Quan Deadshot and his team. Let's see how they make their way out of this. Oh, we've got multiple teams here. Koti's team has the entire compound down here. And here comes the move. Quan Deadshot's team pushing up. But he's getting third-partied, and this is going to be so difficult for him and his squad.
I'm laughing. The Dark Squad rotated around, and now the zone hard shifted back to right where they just were. So they got to figure it out once again. Here we've got some nice little car explosions going on the drive-bys right now. We've got Queen Bea's squad going up against Dead and his squad right here in the house. Dead trying to get the jump on PUBGM Gucci, but Gucci having none of it, getting the knock and continuing a very hot game so far. That's going to be his 7th of the game, but he does get knocked in return. A teammate goes down, and Team Queen Bee on the ropes all of a sudden as Gucci's eliminated.
Oh, wow. Versace coming in clutch there, saving his teammate Dead. Here comes Queen Bea's team Goat, pushing up with the shotgun, taking some pre-fires here. And now we're going to have another team. Queen Bea's team gets eliminated. Versace with the clutch for his team. But now they're getting pushed by Team Dark. We got Team Dark. Oh, wait. Dark and Triple got eliminated. So they're going to have to be very, very careful here. It looks like Dead's team is going to be able to reset. All thanks to Versace coming in clutch to be able to protect Dead there.
I swear I saw a red hit marker on that DBS shot, and it did not get the finish.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, shotguns are not... People say that the Uzi is now what people like using, or submachine guns, but if you can land your shots good with the shotgun, yeah, sure, go ahead and use it. But with these recent damage changes and gunplay changes that PUBG Mobile has made the last 2 updates, they've changed the gameplay, and I love to see it. Oh, here comes Doom. He's trying to use his rocket launcher here to get the elim. I'm not sure if he was able to get that. Look how big that thing is.
I love people that can emote really quickly on the Battlegrounds. Makes for some nice little speech balloons in real time. You know, for better or for worse, whatever the changes to the game do, I do like mixing up the meta every once in a while.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like when shotguns are OP for years, it's like, okay, that's fun, but like, let's mix it up some. And so I'm glad that they've tweaked things a little bit. And, you know, I just watched a DBS shoot somebody in the head and it did not drop them. So very interesting, I will say.
Yeah, for me, I just feel like shotguns, if you can't land your shots, they're just unreliable. So mines will just go to submachine guns at that point. But if you could pick up the MK from a drop, all the DMRs have been boosted. They've been upgraded a little bit. So if you're good at using DMRs, then that's great for you.
Got a nice little circle starting to develop. Again, hard shifts again to the southeast this time. So we're seeing it ping pong all around the open area that it could potentially be formed, and that safe circle, absolutely crazy. But this time it finally favors Dark, because we got a nice little engagement between Doom and who's X? Is it Chiffon? I think it's Chiffon's team.
Yeah, that's Chiffon's team. I think they got third-partied as well. Chiffon's team got third-party while rolling up to Doom's shack.
Ooh.
And here comes Chiffon with the nade.
He just doesn't have the arm. Chiffon, we gotta hit the weight room, my friend. Oh, that one's a little further.
He's got multiple nades.
They know he's got to close the gap, so they're just lobbing grenades into the smoke. But they gotta move, man. They can't just hang out here. Chiffon needs one nade here to end this squad and all of their hopes and dreams. But that smoke has expired, and now it's just head-to-head in the open field. And somehow, some way, Chiffon winning the fight, but the reverse comes in for Doom, and he ultimately takes down Chiffon, and they're out of here. We're down to 7 squads, Metal.
Wow. Doom putting up a show for the stream. If you guys are just joining in right now, we are doing the Penguin Palooza Next Star show match with so many Next Star creators. As you can see, very familiar faces here. This is match 1 of 4. Next match is going to be Vikendi, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But so far, Powerbang, it's been really intense. Constant battles, constant fights, both at the event POIs and a bunch of locations like this. Like, look at this. Look how many people are here. This is a crazy zone. And now zone shifting. Whew, there's going to be barely any cover here. FaZe's squad's still in it. Dark squad is still in it. Dead squad is still in it.
We thought Dark and Dead might be two of the squads to watch kind of coming into this one. We still have 5 teams in it at this point. Team Muno's squad hanging in there as well. Looks like Ram Noise chilling in the field, trying to stay hidden. FaZe, 4 players alive for FaZe squad. So we've got a few squads here at full strength, it looks like. Also Team Dead, and they've got 14 eliminations. Pretty balanced performance from them also, and they're looking to capitalize on a third party here. See FaZe starting to get into it with Dark at the broken wall. They do pick up a knock, but it's going to be tough for them to get in there or not. Oh, wow. Immediately dropped. Shoo taking down Dead, and Dead out of here just like that. Muno squad eliminated.
Wow.
And same with Dark. Shoo gets destroyed by an explosion from FaZe's Kitten, and we're into the top 3. I heard a whistle. I don't know about you, but
yeah, they were trying. I think they were trying to respawn that shop.
Bit.
I think the whistle is them trying to respawn or get the shop out so they could get some loot from that little penguin shopkeeper. Oh wow, here comes Doom coming in on the action to Team Dead, taking out Versace. Doom still trying to get those extra 10 points with the elim from the rocket launcher there. It seems like that is definitely going to be a hard challenge for teams to get. And here comes the push into zone. Doom getting shot at from Dead Sleep team member. And Doom, wow, Doom is putting up a show here, Powerbang. Now him and his teammate pushing up on FaZe squad. They're going to have to be on the lookout for
They're absolutely showing out right now. It's a 2v4, though, heading into the mouth of defeat. It's Team FaZe picking up a flawless chicken dinner. Absolute insane performance at the end of this one. Team FaZe takes game 1 medal.
FaZe, bro! FaZe's known for, like, World of Wonder custom rooms. Man just showed out in an Erangel custom room. Good job, FaZe! Wow, and their entire squad survived. That was extremely well played by Team FaZe. Wow!
Well played by Team FaZe indeed, and not only that, they had to do it against some really standout squad. We saw Dead, we saw Dark, we saw the push there at the end that they had to hold off, and they got it done. Some of the other teams were riding some great momentum, but ultimately at the end of the day, FaZe just seemed not to be bothered at all by that, and wins the game. Flawless victory. All 4 players left standing, and that is going to be some additional points for them because they did pick up the winner chicken dinner. If I remember correctly, it's going to be 15 points for that winner chicken dinner. So again, crushing it. Shout outs Team FaZe, shout outs Team Angry Hoser for winning the drop, but ultimately we got a nice little show here on Erangel to cap off match 1 medal.
Yeah, what a great show indeed, Powerbang. I honestly love PUBG Mobile for this exact reason. We called out all the different team names that we thought were going to do extremely well. We never once mentioned FaZe and his squad, but now FaZe is up there, and the other creators are going to be looking out for Team FaZe. I love PUBG Mobile because you never know what's going to happen. I was watching FaZe, and I think his teammate Kitten chucked that perfect grenade, exploded the vehicle, took out Dark's team, and took out Dead's team, 2 of the top North American sweats, I would call them. So FaZe, good job on that. What a great first match. Next match, Powerbang, we've got Vikendi. So very excited about that one. A lot of these players are so used to playing Erangel and Livik, but Vikendi, every once in a while, we get events put on Vikendi. It's usually like once a year during the winter time, and now we've got Vikendi with this winter-themed event, Powerbang.
Vikendi coming up here shortly, but I still want to talk a little bit about what we just saw on Erangel. We saw some rocket rides out there. We saw the salted fish rocket launcher in use, but did you see anybody actually connect with it? I saw some close calls, but I don't know how many actually completed the challenge. Remember, the salted fish rocket launcher was our first challenge of the day. If somebody was able to get an elimination after using that new weapon, you know, they were going to get 10 extra points. So I don't know if anybody got it, Metal. Did you happen to see anybody complete that challenge?
I saw a lot of the creators try to complete that challenge, and the reason why it was such a tough one was because you have to use the actual rocket launch ability and shoot at an enemy. And that's the tough part. The Salted Fish rocket launcher, a lot of these players are using it for movement. They're not using it to elim players. So I'm sure that this was just a difficult challenge all around for all of the creators. But I'm interested to see which creators were able to complete it. And I'm also interested to see if any creators were able to complete it, because like we saw at the very end game, Doom's squad was trying really hard at the very last second to get those last extra 10 points. But I wonder if that made them miss out on the 15 points if they could have gotten the victory. So it's going to be a tough one. The Salted Fish rocket launcher, I know a lot of people use it for the movement. You don't even have to have ammo to be able to use it as a movement capability. But I think being able to eliminate an enemy after using it, it's definitely a tough one, Power Bang. So we'll see if any squad got those extra 10 points.
And we did see some NPCs on that map as well. We saw some of the teams interact with them. And again, they're trying to complete the Snowtopia NPC challenge, where they've got to get 4 Snowtopia NPCs where at least one of them is rare. And if they can interact with 4 where at least one is rare, that's 30 additional points for their squad. So who do we see last game that people were actually able to find and interact with?
I think the only one we saw was like the loving Valentine's Day kind of penguin,
like the Cupid penguin.
Yeah, that's a better name, Cupid penguin. But
yeah,
I don't think I saw much NPC interaction. I don't even think anybody got pounded in. So the NPC one might be even tougher than we thought because of how contested these areas are. Because not only do you have to talk to the NPCs, you've got to interact with them. They've got different text things that you have to interact with. Some of them have different objectives that you have to do before you can even interact with the NPCs. For example, like there's this little wizard fox, and you have to wait 30 seconds to summon him. Then you have to interact with him. It's a great way to get some really, really good loot, but it seems like it's going to be really tough, especially with how sweaty these custom room lobbies are, Power Bang.
You know, sweaty is the right way to describe it. I even saw penguins bringing extra supplies to the battle. Large backpacks with all kinds of ammunition, bullets.
Yes.
We even had some energy drinks loaded by our pals in the black and white. Love to see the teams taking advantage of these new features as part of the latest 4.1 update. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that update. If you guys want to try it out, make sure you download PUBG Mobile and come check out the action with us. It's free, and you can find it at the link in the description. And as always, make sure you're following everywhere on social media. So game 1 in the books. Our folks are tallying the scores as we speak, and very excited to see what that ends up looking like. But Metal, as we take our attention to the next game, I'm excited to see how the adjustments will come in for Vikendi. But before we go there, check this leaderboard out, as we do see Angry Hoser, again, the drop champs, actually are in the lead over Team FaZe, who gets the winner chicken dinner. Team FaZe picking up 15 for the win, but challenge points go in favor of Angry Hoser, and we can see where those priorities need to be, Metal.
Yeah, so it looks like Angry Hoser went out 13th place, but because he got the elim points and those challenge points, it puts his entire squad up into first place. So even with a 13th place finish, he's able to be in first place. And then FaZe was not able to get any challenge points, 38 elim points, 15 winner chicken dinner points. So now he's in second place. And look at that, Chemist squad. I don't remember seeing much action from Chemist Squad, but because he got the challenge points, he's in third place as well. So it looks like Power Bang, challenge points is definitely where you want to be, especially in game number 1.
Challenge points where it's at. This is kind of what we had surmised, but it is now backed up by a bit of fact, as we see Angry Hoser coming in with the 40 challenge points, sitting on top of the leaderboard despite going out 13th out of 16 teams. We also see Dr. Chemist appearing in the top 3, picking up 30 challenge points for their squad. But Team FaZe, they're not going without a fight. 15 points for that winner chicken dinner. They find themselves in second, but let's check and see who has some work that they need to do. We'll see if they can bounce back on Vikendi here in a moment. Yamna, one of my early picks to get things done, in last place right now. We know that's going to be short-lived, Yamna. I mean, little wink, nudge here. Let's get with it. But
no
anybody else, right? Anybody other than that surprising you here on the second page, Metal?
I'm surprised Queen Bia didn't get challenge points because they were interacting, at least on broadcast, we were watching them interact with NPCs. But I wonder what 40 challenge points Angry's team ended up getting. So it's going to be interesting to see as we progress in this tournament what the challenge points and the elim points are going to be doing for the final top 8 teams, because the top 8 teams are going to be the ones that are going to be going home with some prize money, Powerbang.
Top 8 is going to be where you're trying to be, and obviously top 1 is where it's at, because $1,200 of the prize pool will be going to the top squad of the day. So that is what everybody's got their eyes on, trying to get that $1,200 in their pockets, because it's the holiday season, man. Everybody can use a little extra cash right now. And loving what I'm seeing so far from the creators and their squads as part of this PUBG Mobile Next Star Showcase. It is the Penguin Palooza. You guys smash a like on the stream if you have not done so already, and let us know who you think is going to win Game 2, which is coming up next. We have an entirely different challenge for these creators to try to get done. Now, this is the one I was looking forward to, Metal. This is the Magic Ice Skates challenge. The creator captain must acquire and use the new Magic Ice Skates or eliminate a player who is on the ice path. So you're going to see some figure skating out there interrupted by gunfire, and that to me is going to be funny, Metal.
Yeah, the ice skates are going to be, I don't think we were able to see anybody use the ice skates on Erangel, so let's hope we see it on Vikendi. They're another movement ability that as you move up, it creates barriers for your team to follow you on. There's a couple strategies with the ice skates. It helps you either get higher in elevation. It'll help you get on top of buildings, but they also have that rocket as well. So the rocket and the ice skates are definitely the two best movement abilities. But I think this Magic Ice Skates challenge is going to be a lot easier for teams to compete to get, because I don't think we saw a lot of people get match 1 challenge. I think we're going to see a lot more players get match 2 challenge here with the Magic Ice Skates Powerbang.
Absolutely, and I think with challenge number 1 being kind of difficult in hindsight, this one seems to be a bit easier, and if you want to watch a squad try to get this one done, I think Angry Hoser's squad might be the team to watch, because they did get all the challenges done for our first map, where they were admittedly a bit harder than this one, and now on Vikendi, I'm thinking they're going to be skating for the win. But for me, I'm looking for the backstabbers out there. Which one of these creators is going to hide near the ice path and just wait for one of these other creator squads to try to complete the challenge and skate on by, only to be ruthlessly gunned down? That's what I'm waiting for. It's going to be cinema. I can guarantee it. I hope. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But Metal, before we hop into our second game, we are just about there. Give me some predictions. Obviously, we saw the first map and how that shook out. Saw some teams that kind of impressed. Saw some that maybe need to pick it up a bit. Who do you think is going to take the cake on this one?
I don't even know if I can give predictions after the FaZe win right there, when his squad went up against Dark and Dead squad, the 2 squads that I was calling out at the beginning of the stream. The reason why I don't want to give a prediction is because this is Vikendi, and a lot of these players are so used to Erangel, Livik, and you know, they swap it up every once in a while between like Sandhawk and stuff like that. But Vikendi, we only get once a year with these events, so we're gonna have to see how these creators are gonna be using Vikendi to their advantage. So excited. I wonder if we're going to see different locations that players are going to be going to. Like, you remember Cosmodrome with the giant missile? I wonder if people can use the rocket to get up there. I haven't been able to play a lot of Vikendi in this update yet, but now we're going to see custom games on Vikendi. So this is going to be really, really awesome, especially for you guys at home, because custom games on Vikendi is one of my favorite maps in PUBG Mobile, and it's even better when they add stuff like the events on Vikendi. So here we go. PUBG Mobile Next Star Show match.
What the heck, man? You said a lot, but who the heck did you pick?
I can't pick anybody, Powerbang, because who knows? It's Vikendi. I swear these players are gonna. I don't know, Powerbang.
Well, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna throw a name out there. I'm going with Team Muno. That's who I think is gonna take this one. I saw them sneaking into the top 4 last game. Don't think I didn't. Okay. But I'm going Team Muno to win this one. Sheesh. So let's get it. Let's get it. We are live. Game 2. Penguin Palooza is underway. Chat, let us know who you think is going to win at home. And I'm excited for this hot drop. Penguin City, here we come.
Yeah, so the difference between Vikendi and Erangel is there's going to be only one hot drop and one small town. So it's going to be a little bit different. There'll only be 4 respawn cards here, but we still have NPCs and we still have event items. And this event is perfect for Vikendi. So here we go, hot drop. Every single player going to the hot drop. Uh-oh, Farouk falling off the cliff right there.
Oh, and a little ice path.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Triple
Somebody brought his
almost
fist to
got
the
coached
gunfight, Metal.
there. Yeah, Triple almost got him too. He got him to like 1 HP. Dark is really lit right now. Yeah, see, I watch a lot of creators, and I know Dark plays a lot of Erangel, so, you know, that's why I'm like, hey, I could root for Dark, I could root for Dead, but I think it's good that you gave someone who snuck into 4th place there, because who knows what's going to end up happening, especially on Vikendi.
100%. I will say that some of the outfit choices for Vikendi are really not going to blend in well to the surroundings. So hopefully, you know, hopefully they can just assert dominance right off the bat and not have to hide, because they might stick out against the countryside like a sore thumb here. See, Angry Hoser with this outfit, that's more like what I'm talking about as far as trying to blend in. It's a good pick as well from HH24. These are the outfits that are going to camouflage well with the snow. But, man, some of these other squads a little bit audacious, if you will, with their outfit selections. Like Marvelverse just going the opposite, like, hey, I'm going to be a tree. I'm just going to stand still. They won't even know I'm a real person.
Yeah, but some of these are the iconic skins of these creators. Marwa always wears that skin in her videos, so sometimes you just can't change those iconic skins that you always wear, even if it's going to give you a huge disadvantage, you know? A giant red skin in the middle of the snow, no one's gonna see it, Powerbang.
A big corn on the cob, you know?
Yeah, in the middle,
I don't know.
in the middle of Vikendi.
I feel like that was a good one back in the day, you know, corn on the cob suit that's like huge and yellow and everybody can see it easily. I will say, though, I can sympathize with that because I had my suits back in the day where it was like, this is what I'm wearing and this is all I'm wearing ever. But you can see some of these creators are definitely choosing to blend in here. Cat with the big white bunny suit. Liking what I'm seeing. And it is not safe just yet, Metal. Still squads lurking around each and every corner right now as we try to see who's going to be the champ of the hot drop.
Yeah, these hot drops, because the hot drop is so big on all the maps, even on Livik, it's a long battle, especially with how many players are at this hot drop. It's going to take a while for them. But the smart thing is, I think Queen Bia's team is already in the middle, so they can loot that middle if they're lucky enough, if no one else contests it, and then they automatically get those free extra respawn cards, which could be huge on Vikendi.
All I see is Team Muno building just immense momentum right now. So I just want to point that out. Shout out to Muno and the squad. I see you guys working.
There we go. Queen Bia with Gucci. Gucci was someone we were looking out for, getting a lot of elims last time, and they're picking up the loot in the middle. It's the strategy to throw smoke even if there's still squads here so that you don't let them see that you're looting the middle. Take some shots at you while you're trying to loot that middle.
Yeah, at least you can prevent getting lasered from around a corner. Give yourself a chance to snag some loot and skedaddle out of the room. But Reza's got a nade primed here. We'll see if he can land it just a little bit too long. Had he primed that with the right amount of cook, that would have been enough for sure here. Polo's going to risk it. He's not scared. The helmet that man is wearing is my favorite one in the game. Still to this day.
Yeah. That one's a great helmet. And they've got it in the Mythic Forge. Oh, he did not see Jaws right there. Oh, Quan's
How could you tell?
Because Jaws was hiding behind the little, Oh, wow.
Was it because he sprinted straight at a man with a rifle pointed at him and he's just like, oh, gun down?
No, I think he thought the squad was up on the second floor and he didn't realize that one of the squad members was just sitting there.
Jaws had plenty of patience right there.
Yes.
Good knock from him. And here we've got the rest of Muno's squad going up against Yamna Gaming. Both of these squads need to get it going here. Muno off of a 4th place finish. Still not quite the points that they wanted to get. Whereas Yamna, always a standout performer in these events, but sitting in last place as it currently stands. But again, that's got to be short-lived. Yamna's not going to stand for it. She will motivate the squad to do better. I'm confident.
Yeah, I think Yamna is going to be making some moves on Vikendi, and the next match will be Vikendi as well, and then we got Erangel. So Yamna's got to make some moves. She's got some great teammates. She's got Levi, Houston King Boy, one of her clan members, YG clan members. So they got to win this fight against Marwa and Muno here. They got to get the Elim points. They got to win this hot drop. It's a long-lasting hot drop. Uh-oh. Ramek from Muno's squad gets some good shots on Asher. Levi chucking a nade in. Levi known in the community for doing great trick shots. But is Levi going to be good at doing a 2v1 now that one of his teammates is knocked?
He's about to need one of those trick shots.
Yeah, he needs to do some trick shot action now. Yamna doesn't even have a vest. That's also a difficulty here, is sometimes it's hard to even loot. I see a vest right there that she could possibly loot, but sometimes when you're at these hot drops, it's so intense. There's so many people that it's really hard to get those elims. It's really hard to even pick up loot in its own. Yamna with the double-barreled shotgun. Mara and Ramek making sure that Yamna cannot save YG Ashir. There goes Ashir now eliminated.
Asher's like, I'm just going to dip, guys. I'm going to hang myself out there. Let him finish me. Now we got a nice little 2v2. Muno squad playing a bit passive here. They're not trying to push the action. They want the squad of Yamna to come to them. They've got this stakeout kind of set up, and they want to use that defensive position over on their side. And it looks like they might be choosing to go. I don't know. I don't know if this fight's going to happen. With good angles, though, from the Marwaverse and Ramnik side of things. We'll see if they're able to capitalize here on their position.
I think what we're seeing here... Ooh, nice nade. I think that's another Muno squad member right there. But I think what we're seeing right there was a 2v2 with players who had little loot. I'm sure all of their vests and health was just low because they couldn't even heal themselves, because they couldn't even find vests. And that's sometimes what happens at these hot drops.
That's my luck, man.
Yep.
Drop hot and find, like, an extended mag, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Or you see while you're dropping, you see something on the ground, and it looks like it's a gun, and then when you go pick it up, it's not a gun. You're like, no.
It's a potato. It's the apples from the lobby.
Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Triple with one of the Royale Pass skins. Themed perfectly for this map.
This man looks like he's going to stay warm.
For sure. Yep, they want to, especially on... Oh! Oh, Dark went to one of the NPCs. There's an NPC that changes your hairstyle, and Dark did it. Look at it. His hair is sticking out the car.
He's got the ultra perm from the NPC.
I love all the NPCs. We've got like a little wizard NPC. We've got the Pounin NPC. He's a special NPC because you could talk to him. He could pick up loot for you. He could revive teammates. He could throw shurikens at enemies. He's a harder one to get because you have to talk to him and do a little bit more. We got the gunsmith Polar Bear, but what he just went to was the stylus Fox. So you interact and change your hairstyle, and you get some.
That's a rare one too.
That.
So
that's a common one.
Worth more for them.
That's a common one.
Oh, the hairstylist Fox is. Yeah, I'm thinking of the magician.
Yeah, the magic Fox. Yeah. The magic Fox. But they want to go to the magic Fox one because that one can get you ice skates. You want to get those ice skates, especially for this challenge too. For
you need them for this map.
Yes, you need them. Like this, Vikendi has so many different areas, like what we're seeing dead on these giant rock formations.
Goroka with ice skates would be lit.
Oh yes. Man, me and you had some good times on Vikendi. Me and you had some good moments when Vikendi was first popping. Uh-oh, Dead rolling up on Angry's team. Oh, Angry's talking to the polar bear. There's the polar bear we were talking about earlier. That's a rare one. This one could get you the salted fish rocket launcher. Ooh, Angry getting naded. Half his HP taken because of that nade. Dead also got that hairstyle. Oh, he's stealing the loot.
Woo!
Oh,
Polar
an angry
Polar Bear
host
tried to screen
squad
him.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Using the swordfish
so dead.
syringe.
He's so dead.
Oh!
Oh, he's gonna get flushed. The nade blows up, doesn't quite connect, but man, good support from the team looking on from the ridge side. Team Dead trying to rebound here, losing a member early, but Sleep's not out of it just yet. They're gonna go for the revive here.
I'm honestly surprised. Angry Hoser squad is doing extremely well. Oh, there's the there's the polar bear power. There he is.
Hey,
Big
guys.
Papa right there. Yeah, I think he sounds like that too. I'm not even joking.
Hey, it's nice to see you. Oh, hello.
Wow.
Right in the ear
Angry
hole.
squad is not messing around. They've got all the angles.
Well, they're going to need them. They're in a round building, though, so the angles might be a bit goofy. Look at the stack coming out. Oh, the knock coming in from Sleep. He goes for the finish. Why is he going for the I mean, I think he was just trying to get a point. 2 points, rather, for the elims. He was surrounded. No HP to try to get back into that fight, but almost a valiant effort there.
Hey, guys. Let me just go upstairs real quick. Here we go.
Look at that saunter, man. He's got a little bounce in his step. Just
He
a
doesn't even
happy
care.
dude. No,
He doesn't even
not
care
a
that there
care
was
in
just
the world.
squads fighting. Wow, Levi and Team Yamna still fighting at the hot drop. Look at, he has a damage level 1 vest. He barely has a level 2 helmet. Here's Zone as
That's all you
well.
need.
Wow. Winery, I love Winery. Man, Vikendi's such a great map.
One of my favorite spots on the map is just out of play on the left. It's Vihar and the other city right next to it. I'm trying to remember the name. Is it Molnar? I think it's Molnar.
I used to love Castle. Castle was my go-to. Here goes Lala using the rocket
I love
launcher.
Castle, but it's like right in the middle of the map, and you're kind of stranded there. You know what I mean?
You
With the
are.
bridges that get out
Yeah,
there.
with the bridges. Yep.
So I loved it, but it was also scary.
So look at this. So Jaws has 0 ammo for this rocket launcher. You could still use it with 0 ammo. So I had some viewers of mine being like, oh, I can't use my rocket launcher. I was playing some team squads, and they were like, I can't use it. I had no ammo. Doesn't matter if you have ammo or not. You could still use the movement abilities, and I think that's extremely great. So ammo or not, because the ammo does take inventory space, it's always good to pick up because it's great movement.
Well, I mean, it's better than other things you could have. This is a nice little perk, being able to get around like this, especially for the verticality you get on these roofs that people just don't expect you to be on. And
No, not
you
at
really
all.
got to watch all angles these days in PUBG Mobile, because players can pop out off of anything. And that is definitely taking some getting used to, for sure, for some of these players.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've had to get used to is movement gameplay of people using these abilities to their advantage. And if you can't stick with it, just go to Ultimate Royale, because everybody uses all the abilities whenever they release something new. Last update, we had the brooms and the ghost, and now this update, we've got the rocket launcher and the ice skates. We got Doom Squad here fighting against,
He's going to land.
I think it's
This is
Coty
gonna be a good
Squad.
one. It's going to be a good one.
Oh! Wow, half
Ooh,
HP on
connects,
Ares.
but doesn't get that knock. It was so close. I think he cooked it just a little bit too long. Quarter of a second.
Oh. Slim Bot trying to come in clutch to help his team here. She own you pushing up. Oh, here comes the push.
I'd be
Nice!
so mad. I'd be so mad if somebody popped out from behind that tree as I was running across the wall.
Uh-oh, it's Coty. It's a 1v1. This could be huge for Coty Squad or Doom Squad. Nade going out. Nade's going to bounce off. It's going to not hit where he needs to hit.
Yeah, just not quite far enough, it looked like. That was a good effort. I thought it was just going to blow up right next to him after you said, Nade's going to bounce off, and I was like, oh, his head.
I think, Coty's like, nope, I'm done. I'm leaving. But Slimbot says, hell no, I'm pushing you, bro.
Here's a peek of the map. We've got Milnar down on the south. Still in. Yamna's down there waiting for whoever's going to win this big pickle mess up top, just north of Dino Park. We've got like 6 squads into each other right now. Somebody's got to win. And we still see Levi chilling up there as well, still alive. So a good start for them. We take a peek at Queen Bea's squad, up to 12 eliminations right now. Getting her done in Penguin City.
See Dino Park in the distance. If you guys want to play the brand new 4.01 update and play on Vikendi, this is the one time throughout the year that we're able to have events on Vikendi because it's winter themed. So make sure you guys go check it out by downloading the game today for absolutely free, guys.
Queen Bee is gonna need to move here pretty quick. Chilling on the outside of the zone like this, getting crashed by some opponents. Instead, she's gonna go to the kitchen, grab a beverage, count it down to the end of her life. No big deal.
Oh, look at the Vikendi exclusive vehicle. Oh, man. I love Vikendi so much, especially custom lobbies like this. We get to see all the action we normally don't even see in public games. So Doom, even he's down 2 players and he's still putting in work, getting elims, getting those elim points. We still have yet to see the magic ice skates used on this map.
I've been waiting for him, man. I want to see them skates get skated.
I would say they're not as good as the salted rocket launcher, but you could still use them, and there's some strategies you could use them where you can combine them with the salted rocket launcher. You could use the magic ice skates to kind of get yourself up to a high ground, and then there's like, I don't know, like 30 seconds of the magic ice skates that it creates like a little path. It's got like 30 seconds on it until it just like dissipates, so you can use that to kind of look at your surroundings, and then you could use your rocket launcher to even get higher or even fly further. So if you combine the two of them, they're amazing. But the magic ice skates, I know players aren't using them as much as that rocket launcher, especially for movement. But I love the ice skates. They're so great. Uh-oh.
About to see some action
Angry's
here,
team.
I have a feeling.
Yes, Angry's
Angry Hoser
pushing up.
coming up with the grenade. He peeks.
Ooh.
He sees. Can he get the finish? Yes, he can. Here it comes. Teammate picks up the knock just before the nade comes out, but he's not going to complain too much about it. Or maybe he will, because now he's knocked in return, and so is HH24. It looks like this is trouble now for Angry Hoser squad.
Where's the rest of Angry squad? 2 of them down. Oh, look at this. There we go.
Just Castro.
Well, Castro that was such a smart strategy. He used the swordfish syringe so that one of his teammates can automatically revive himself.
They're going to be back to four men up in no time.
And then boom, he's going to use it again right there to get his teammate up so his teammate can self-revive as well. Oh, but the zone taking out his squad. They better watch out. And Angry's team is able to get that reset. The one time that the only time that it doesn't really work to your advantage to use that swordfish syringe is when you're in zone, because even when you're reviving yourself, your HP is still dwindling when you're outside of zone like this. Wow, nade!
Yeah, I mean, ooh, look at this. Look who's peeking on from a distance. The remainder of Angry Hoser squad has showed up as reinforcements. Boys, the cavalry is here, and Angry Hoser, just like that, flips the script, and they get the eliminations to keep them in the game.
I would say I'm going to start rooting for Angry's team. They're doing amazing in this event, and I did not expect that at all.
I'm going to tell him you said that. I don't thought you were going to suck, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Angry, you can 1v1 me, okay? I won't go easy on you, though. Oh, here goes FaZe's squad. The winner of last game. I think the reason why we like FaZe's squad is because they communicate so well. Look at that. iDoc putting in some cover fire. Here comes Zero Gaming pushing up on FaZe. This is Team Quan Deadshot versus...
Just watching the action out there.
Oh! And Quan Deadshot's team coming up strong out of this fight, but that's not it for FaZe's squad. FaZe's knocked here, but where's the rest of his team?
Nearby, I hope.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Give me a hug. I'm hungry. I don't know if you can trust him.
Oh, look at him.
I don't
he's
know.
Looking.
Yeah, he's a little
Big
twitchy
polar
for
bear.
my liking.
Yeah, okay.
Just saying.
Powerbank's not a fan of the
A
NPCs.
little
He's
fast on his feet.
a little scared of
man.
them.
Spinning 180's a little fast for my liking, Metal. I don't know.
He was just trying to be friendly, man. Look at Chemist's squad. 10 elims rolling up into zone. Has a compound already. Chemist squad looking amazing. Game number 2, Powerbank.
Yeah, they are. Got some other teams looking pretty amazing right now. Chiffon squad center zone. Got Dark squad as well, waiting for whoever is going to be on their way in. Look at how many teams having to make their way into the circle. I will say the eastern, or excuse me, the western side of the zone has some compounds still fair game and available right now. So a lot of teams should be able to move in pretty non-eventfully if they move quick. So we'll see if that's going to happen. Look at that, the run over on the way in. Hello, do you like my car? Well, take a closer look. Just like that, Angry Hoser, they're really delivering the pain.
And now they're up 14 elims. Angry, where have you been working out, brother? What have you been doing? Have we seen a performance like this from Angry in one of these events?
Well, I mean, Metal, he's got 2 eliminations. He's getting hard carried right now. Series and HH24 have combined for 11. So maybe it's them. You got to figure out where they're working out. I don't know. But Angry Hoser, I mean, he's not letting down the squad by any means, but he's communicating them to victory right now. We'll put it that way.
That was a perfect example right there of using a shotgun and an Uzi just demolishing you. Oh, here we go. Angry.
All right.
That's what he's been doing.
Where's the ice skates, man? Ooh, look at the kitten vantage point with a third party here. Kitten
comes
on
Angry
the cliff
squad.
side behind. Just waiting for the shots to come ringing down right now as Angry Hoser trying to get into the compound here. Defended by Sylvie Gaming and his squad. It's a tough one. They do get the opening knock, though. And now
ice
to the
skates!
top of the building they go.
Finally!
We see some?
Yeah, Angry just used some ice skates. Look at right there. You can see the path.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. There we go.
What? Angry! What are you doing? 17 elims on Vikendi!
There's still 10 squads alive. They've got a chance for 26 more. They've got 4 alive, but there's 30 players still left on the map, and they are on the edge, working their way in on the top of that circle. Let's see where this next circle does go, because this should give us some more indication on if they got to keep moving, because I'm liking the way they're assaulting these buildings. They are outside right now, but the zone favors them. But more importantly, it favors Dark Defender's team. They're dead center right now in one of the only compounds left in the zone, and just like that, we see another impressive performance coming in from Dr. Chemist squad. They've got 11 eliminations now.
Surprisingly, this is a huge elim game for so many players right now. And so many squads have the 10 plus elims. But now everybody's going to start moving into zone. This is a tough zone, so many teams are outside the zone. We still got 28 players up.
All right,
I think
Yama's
this is
still alive. That's good news.
Yeah, we need Yamna to perform really well this match to get out of the bottom placement for her and her team. Here we go. Squads rotating into zone.
Pew pew. Gucci's got no chill today.
Oh, wow.
Gucci is on another level today. He is bringing the pain right now.
Gucci's putting in work for Queen Bea's squad. Chemist, what happened? He just broke his legs.
Mistakes were made, Metal. Something's going on there. He's going to need a hip surgery.
Oh, no. They were pushing on Dark's compound, and they got destroyed by Dark with that DBS. Whoa, Dark just put in some work. They do not want to lose this compound because they've got such a good zone advantage. Lala also breaking her legs.
Gucci's still putting in work, though, man. 8 eliminations by himself right now. leading the
15
squad
elims.
for sure. 15 for the squad. They're crushing it. 7 teams still alive, 20 players left on the map, and it's all Dark Defender and his team right now. They're defending this compound with all of their might. It's the only safe place in Circle, and they are trying desperately to hold it as the Sharks are starting to circle.
Oh, and here comes Chiffon's squad, chucking nades. Will they get the... Ooh! How did they not get the Elim on 7? Oh, there he goes, jumping out. I don't think Chiffon noticed that he just jumped out. Oh, wow.
You can hear
Nades
it.
going out like crazy. They're going to have to look out for Yamna's squad as well. 16 left. Nades going out to Farouk. Chiffon getting into a building.
Call it like it is. I think Farouk got lucky there, man.
I think he did too.
He
That
just
was
got
crazy.
blown up, and he didn't even take any damage.
Chiffon and his squad fully up. I think Dark and his squad fully up. So they got a full team of 4.
Push him out of the compound. Yeah, there we go. I think
still
Dark
got
Defender can
Ed
still
Stone.
wait. Yeah, they can still wait in that compound. So everyone else is going to have to figure it out. Angry Hoser in zone first. They're going to have control. But with them having control, all eyes are also going to be on them. So what cover can they actually find to work with is my question. So they could be the first ones out or the last ones alive. It could go any which way right now for Angry Hoser. But so far, so good. They're nearing 20 eliminations in the match. They're absolutely crushing it so far.
Oh, it's cool. We get to see Dark. Oh, look at these nades going out from Chiffon squad, pushing up on Dark squad, trying to push them out of the compound. This is going to be an intense fight. It looks like Chiffon squad has so many grenades. They're tossing it in every single window, every single possibility. Molotov, nades going out. Chiffon squad versus Dark squad. Heels going out.
They're starting to chip away here for sure. Mollies are burning. Nades are exploding. And the thing that's troublesome for Dark Squad is there's no third party onto the backside of Chiffon and his crew. So they're able to just stand outside and pick their angle that they want to throw these nades through the window and ultimately make their advance right now. So they're able to do whatever the heck they want. And they're receiving absolutely no pressure from the outside.
Well, look at that. We even saw Tupac there making sure that they aren't getting third-partied by looking outside on the back end. Dark! Tupac Shakur right there! Nades going out!
All right.
Chiffon getting
Dark
Elim by the nade.
successfully, at least for the moment. They get their second knock. Farouk down now. They're defending this building very gallantly, I must say. I thought that they looked in a big trouble spot, and they're defending it so far. They do lose one, though. Dark Defender goes down. Tupac Shakur back from the grave, takes him with him, and it's starting to pop off now, Metal. Quispy.
Zone's coming in. People getting eliminated by the zone. Small Noodle versus Shushu. Nade going out. Noodle running away. Get out of there, Ace. Doing half the damage. Here comes Angry. Rolling up. Oh, now this is multiple
It's a
teams
matter
for
of
this
time.
compound. Noodle down. Tupac Shakur, surprisingly enough, the last one alive. Barely hugging zone there. 9 remaining. Chiffon squad. 5 Elims alive. Let's go, Tupac.
Angry Hoser squad somehow, some way makes it across the field. But the interesting thing, you can see HH24 in the back line and Serum's on the minimap. They have zone and are in full control of this circle. Look at that. Quippy sitting center zone, and the angles are just huge for HH24 and the squad. The question now for me is, are they overextended? I mean, everybody's going to have to jump out of this compound right now. Angry Hoser's right there, so he's got to really do his part to make it difficult for them. And nades are being lobbed through the windows, but nobody's connected just yet.
I'm rooting for Angry's team. If they could get 2 back-to-back wins. Oh, here we go. Angry! Oh, he's back to using the ice skates. One of the only time... Yeah, I think he's the only creator that's been using the ice skates here. He's trying to get those extra 10 points. He knows. They've got 19 Elims powerbank. He knows if he stays here, he could get those extra 10 points. But now Zone's shooting him in squad. There goes Chiffon's team getting eliminated. Dark's team jumping out the window.
20! There it is. The angles proved to be too much. Dark Squad waits too long, and just like that, Angry Hoser establishing the squad, just imposing their will all the way from start to finish, and they will take home the chicken dinner. I told you to watch this squad for the challenges, but dang it, Metal, we got to watch them for the chicken dinner as well, and for all the elims. I look for this to be an absolutely massive lead for Team Angry Hoser.
Yep. I mean, once again, I'm not sure what squads ended up doing the challenges, because we only saw Angry trying to go after the challenges. But not only was he in first place because of the challenges last match, but now he's going to get the extra points from the winner chicken dinner plus the 20+ bomb that his team just got. What an amazing performance from Angry. And we're going to have to see how this shifts the leaderboards, Power Bang. What a great Vikendi match.
I have a feeling it's going to shift him in a very, very big way. Absolutely incredible action seems to be hold here from Vikendi. And guess what, guys? That was just the first Vikendi map. We're going to see it coming in just a second for a second time. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Go grab a snack. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the scores and our next map. Cut to break.
Heyo, I'm pounding. Man, real ninjas don't need these noisy toys. Okay, let me grab my magnifying glass and look for it.
I need a scope.
Okay, I'll help you find this boring scope.
I need consumables.
Here you go. Don't die again or I'll bill you for the next one.
Yeah! Let's done that.
Want to unlock cool and exclusive Frosty performances in the game? Then take on this themed trial. You first need to light up the entire NPC gallery in the out-of-match event to obtain the exclusive party key. Bring the key with you on a 4-player ranked match. Special party crates will appear on the map. Use the key to open the mailbox and obtain a party invitation. However, be careful, as once you do, your location will be exposed to all players. Don't lose to any players coming after your invitation. Drop the party invite off at the party post box to successfully deliver it. Go on to lead your team to chicken dinner and ultimate victory. After completing all the challenges, you'll unlock exclusive victory poses and special achievements. This thrilling trial awaits your challenge.
Battle too intense to loot in peace? Failed to contest the good supply area and stuck with bad gear all game? Think the shooting experience isn't realistic enough? Fret not. Check out PUBG Mobile version 4.1, where all your issues have been resolved. In this update, rifle damage decreases gradually with firing distance, improving their performance at mid to close range combat. To create a more realistic shooting experience, ammo speed gradually decreases with distance. The FAMAS now has an additional magazine slot, so it can be equipped with rifle magazines and mini drum mags. Now, you can use the FAMAS without worrying about ammo. Shotgun damage has been reduced to bring close range combat back to a showdown between accuracy and precision, and the SKS, SLR, and MK14 now have increased firing stability for more sustained firing control. Not enough supplies where you land? Don't worry, find the new loot trucks on the map. They'll become your most reliable source of supplies. Loot trucks spawn from garages and travel in a loop. Attack it, and it will drop supply crates in 2 sizes as its health decreases. When its health is depleted, you can board it and loot the supplies in the safe inside. Even if you're far from a core resource area, you can get your hands on awesome supplies via these trucks. Assemble your teammates and go after this walking airdrop. Can't focus on looting because things are too chaotic on the battleground. Now, you can move loot crates, which solves this issue entirely. Pick up a crate to move it, and get your supplies while safe behind cover. Don't put yourself at risk to pick up loot in the enemy's line of sight. At the same time, the sunken village has been completely transformed and renamed to the Boatyard. The name of the area will also be updated on the minimap, and more supplies will be added. Go exploring with your teammates. And we've hidden large wild berries in bushes. They're sure to keep you energized at all times. What's more, shops now have update preview and discount features. Check it out now! Advanced firearm vouchers will also randomly spawn on the Battleground. Pick them up to exchange for random airdrop firearms and attachments in the show for maximum firepower. What's more, after respawning with a recall tower, you'll automatically get a respawn pack voucher, which can be used to redeem a random normal firearm to help you dive right into battle. Your first purchase at the shop per match may also grant extra supplies. In response to player feedback, version 4.1 focuses on improving combat feel and other details. Improved aiming ensures your crosshair position is more consistent when firing from the hip. Enjoy a new hip-fire crosshair style that can be freely switched in the settings. We've also added a dynamic reload progress indicator to the weapon zone, so you're better able to see the reload progress. When you're low on ammo, you'll notice a firing sound effect change. This can be toggled on and off in the settings. Enable main screen audio cues to display the relative height difference between the shooter's position and yours in real time. Eliminate enemies quicker than ever. The Rookie tutorial map adds a review of classic content from past versions, plus improved prompts to help you quickly understand past content. Use the new custom button layout feature in theme mode to adjust the controls to suit your playstyle. That's a brief overview of version 4.1's classic mode updates. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PUBG Mobile Next Star Showcase. It is the Penguin Palooza. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Powerbag, your host for tonight's show, joined by Medalcore. And we are here to bring you all of tonight's winter-themed action. Don't forget to smash the like button on the stream, and also make sure you join us out on the Battlegrounds for yourself, because there's some lit action out here. I'm not going to lie. We've seen some crazy ice skates. We've seen some rockets, fire and salty fish. Am I right? Go ahead, download the game. It's free. You can find it in the link in the description. And make sure you're following us everywhere on social media as well. Medalcore, I want to talk a little bit about Game 2 action, because we saw one team kind of popping off the map. And we thought, maybe it was a little bit of a fluke at first, but I don't know we can say that anymore. Team Angry Hoser looks like they're here to stay.
Yeah, Team Angry Hoser is definitely a team that we're going to have to be looking out for. They're doing everything you want to do in events like these, where you're strategizing, you're playing as a team, you're getting those challenge points. They're doing it all, as well as getting elims. But I don't want to forget about a couple other teams. Team Queen Bia and Team Dr. Chemist were also putting in some good points on the board. So I'm interested to see what the leaderboards are going to be looking like. But Angry's team, phenomenal performance so far, especially on Vikendi. It's going to be really, really great to see Powerbang these players go on to Vikendi once again. We're going to have back-to-back Vikendi matches, and then we're going to end it off with Erangel. So the strategies that all these players implemented on the first round of Vikendi, whether it was a good or a bad one, they'll be able to change it up or keep it the same in the next Vikendi custom room that we're going to be having these players load in. So it's going to be really, really good time. I think Angry's team is definitely now one that we got to look after. 2 solid performances in a row. Can they do it for a third time?
Well, that's the question. I mean, they've looked really, really good so far. And, as we think about the map that was just played on Vikendi, it was kind of typical as far as the Vikendi goes, right? You've got kind of the hard-shifted circle on the map to start, and it just continues to go to one of the quadrants. Last map, it was the Southwest, and all of the teams looked fairly safe for a long time. And then it gets to a point where one of the stages, it's like 5 or 6, all of a sudden it goes from basically everyone alive to almost everyone dead. And we saw that happen again last game with just a few squads left to fight it out towards the end. It ended up being Angry Hoser's team with the open field gamble that paid off. But I do want to also key in on some of the tactics that were used, Metal. We saw some of the Things that have been included in the latest 4.1 update, ice skates, for example, used to gain some high ground there. I mean, this man's got some serious ice skating talent, more so than I do, at least I could admit, but he was able to use those to his advantage towards the end of that game there. How do you think ice skates might play a factor here as we look forward to this next game?
I think players are still going to be using the ice skates and the Salted Fish rocket launcher as ways to get on buildings and as ways to use the movement abilities to their advantage, but teams that do end up using them to their advantage end up performing a lot better. And I think Angry was not only using the magic ice skates to get to a better position, but he also, I saw him trying so hard to try to get the extra 10 points for his team. I don't think he was able to get it. And I'm curious once again to see what teams got those bonus points, Powerbank.
Well, let's actually check it, right? We've got the match rankings ready for you to see what happened in Game 2. Did Angry Hoser's team get those challenge points secured? I don't know, but we will take a peek right now. Does not look like they did, but they did do their fair share of eliminating. The good news for them is they've got more elimination points than anybody else picked up challenge points. So in this scenario, they finish on top of the table once again, but in an entirely different fashion. A winner chicken dinner and 44 elimination points under their belt. I mean, a 20 bomb when it comes to eliminations medal. This is another way to get to the top of those standings.
I mean, check this out. Team Dark with 12 elim points, but those challenge points are huge. I think Dark and his squad realized how important those challenges points can be, and it ended up getting him in second place. Even if they had very few elims, those challenge points pushed their points up on the leaderboard. So Queen Bia right behind them, Dr. Chemist right behind them. Hey, where's that squad you were talking about that you were rooting for, PB? Where are they at? I don't see them in the top 8.
I'm looking for either Muno or I'm looking for Yamna to see how things turned out for them. Let's take a peek at the second page and see if we can find where they're hiding. And it looks like
there they are,
top of this column. First place on this page, Metal, just like I predicted. You know what I'm saying? Team Muno coming in first place on the second page. So with that, Yamna in 11th place. Shifan maybe surprisingly only in 10th right now. That's a really strong squad, but ultimately they just kind of got caught out without a compound and they paid the price for it. FaZe, after a strong game 1, only 13th place after this game. But let's see how this all shakes out on the overall standings and see just how far of a lead Angry Hoser's team has. Ooh,
wow.
Man. Look at that, Metal.
Wow.
184 points for the leaders in Team Angry Hoser. Team Dark is in second place right now, but they are a long way behind.
Yeah, I mean, 184 points is huge. They've gotten elim points, challenge points, winner chicken dinner points. They're the only squad to do that. So congratulations, Angry Dark, right behind them with the extra 30 challenge points. Really pushes them up with their total points. Dr. Chemist as well. It looks like for this event specifically, challenge points are going to be the way to go because we saw Shifon's squad. They were pushing and they did really well in terms of placement last match, but it doesn't matter if you get third, second. It only matters if you get first place for those points, Powerbank.
That's right. Let's take a peek at the second page right here. We've got a lot of teams needing to kind of pick it up a little bit, but the good news for Yamna, out of the cellar, at least for the moment. So those are your standings. Again, the story is at the top of the leaderboard. It is Team Angry Hoser with a massive lead after 2 games. The good news for the other squads, well, there are 2 games left to play. We've got Vikendi coming up next. We also have the last match of the day will be Erangel. So with that, we'll see if Angry Hoser squad can do it again or if it will be somebody else, you know, maybe Dark. I don't know. What is the third challenge going to be, though, for this map? Let's take a peek for Vikendi. Challenge number 3 is the creator captain must acquire and use the swordfish syringe to heal a squad mate. Now, last match, we saw this multiple times from one of the squads. Maybe a little bit, premature, a little too soon on using that tactic. This time, it'll get you 10 bonus points, Metal. I think we're going to see a lot of swordfish syringes out there on the Battlegrounds this time.
Yeah, I promise you, Powerbang, we're going to see more people use this one because the other 2, it was situational. This one, I mean, it's going to be way easier to heal your squad mate, revive your squad mate with those swordfish syringes. They're a lot more common than the ice skates or the the Rockets. So this one, I think we're going to see a lot of squads get unless they're unlucky. And Angry Hoser has such a huge lead that they're gonna have to have a bad game for teams like Dark or Dr. Chemist or FaZe to be able to actually push their way up. So, you know, any of those teams are gonna have to be rooting against Angry Hoser. And here we go, jumping into Vikendi, match number 3.
They need 2 bad games, Metal, if anybody else is gonna have a chance. But here we go. Match 3, Vikendi. We're live in Penguin City, about to be lit. Everyone on the plane seems to have dropped, targeting our latest point of interest here in the 4.1 update. Penguin City has been all kinds of fun to take a peek, along with Team Dark on their way in. They are in second place right now, but still almost 80 points behind our leaders. And like we were just saying a moment ago, it might take a bit of a slip up from Team Angry Hoser because quite literally they lead in every single point category. They have the most elimination points and they're tied for the lead on both chicken dinner points as well as the challenge points. So here we get into the action. Yamna Gaming on the board first with a knock. And now we take a peek over here with Team Dead only with pistols, and that does not pan out for them.
Hey, that's huge for Yamna's Gaming right there. Asher getting some elims. We got Muno. We got FaZe with the DBS. It looks like Angry's strategy is to hot drop the middle, and it's been working really well for him and his squad. They're just going to have to reset here. He's going to have to heal his teammates, but already 4 elims on the board for Angry Hoser and squad. Small Noodle taking out Joe. Here comes the push to Yamna's team. Again, the very beginning of this hot drop is always extremely intense because everybody's got to just hug into these buildings. There's so much fights going on. You got to make sure you get some decent loot. You can see Asher here only has damaged. Yeah, he had a damaged vest and that did not help him at all. His vest got destroyed right there. Polo taking out Yamna's squad. Here comes the push. Not Small Noodle. Small Noodle. Ace Lawrence getting taken out by FaZe. Do not mess with FaZe. Here comes Farouk Ahmad YD versus FaZe. FaZe has no... Wow! Oh, and Farouk with 0 HP drop-shotting FaZe. It's so difficult for these fights. I saw there even Angry here as well. Oh, look at this. Angry. He's going to use the swordfish syringe. Is he going to use it to heal one of his teammates? Wow. This is going to be an easy 10 points for his team. Here we go. He's got to throw it at his teammate. And there go. Look how fast it recovers HP. Oh, yeah, it's okay. That's the noise.
That's just how I assume that would sound, you know, getting hit by a swordfish syringe. I've seen some videos of swordfish coming out of the water, man. That could be pretty scary. Just saying.
I don't know.
The sound effect, they're off to a good start. That's not real life, though, Metal. It doesn't say boing.
But we're playing PUBG Mobile, man. We gotta...
It's the most realistic shooter game in existence, so boing isn't gonna cut it here. This is realism at its finest. Ooh!
Marwa taking out Farouk Ahmad YT. No boing there, Powerbang.
Nope. Just
only
all
the
out
sounds. DBS.
There's Angry Hoser's squad up in the distance, and look at that. All 4 members up. They're looking to get that momentum going, and they've got sandwiched between them and Team Coty here. They've got Dark Defender squad sandwiched between them, so they're going to try to get some points and do it on the second place team, no less. So that could be a really interesting little storyline developing between these 2 rivals.
They're definitely super close to one another, so we'll have to see what happens here. Team Coty sneaking up on the backside. Oh, someone opened up a chest and it showed the locations of the enemies around. So I think Angry Hoser's team just opened up a chest and it showed all of Dark Defender's team right there for just a little bit. So it exposed how many people are actually right here. Here comes a push from Team Coty.
He's going to peek over this ledge at some point. He's got a nice little DBS.
Muno's in on the action.
Yeah, Munoz says what's up. He's looking out here. There he is. Says hello. Makes quick work of the opponent, and Cody's going to have to get a little revive going on here. If only he had a swordfish. You know, I think this would be the time to use it.
Yep, easy points for the squad and an easy way to heal your teammate so that you can continue to fight while your teammate's just self-reviving with the swordfish syringe. So Muno's stuck in between Angry Hoser's squad. Here goes. Using the ice skates. Ooh, he's trying to use it to get out of the situation he's in. But Coty's squad taking out Muno. And I wonder if Coty's squad's going to get the thirst or if Angry's squad's going to be able to steal this because they're still in the middle. Will Muno give those points to Angry squad? Angry squad dominating the middle here. They've had the middle under control this entire time.
They're just dominating the map is what I see. I mean, it's the whole thing, man. It's just been Angry Hoser all day long. The squad came out of nowhere today. They weren't on either one of our radars, I don't think, during our
Not
race.
at all, no.
Did you? They weren't one of your top three, were they? In the
No. I was
one of mine.
I was Dark, Dead, and I forgot who my third was. I completely forgot because now the teams, we got FaZe winning a match. We've got teams that are not getting high elims, but they're getting a lot of challenge points being in the top 4. So it's definitely way different kind of environment for this event because of the way it is. HH24 from Angry's team using the ice skates, but not to his advantage. He got shot out. Here comes the push from Angry's team. This looks like we got 3 different squads here fighting. This is a FaZe squad. Kitten getting elimed from... Who was that? Was that Coty's squad, or did that get another third party? Uh-oh.
Angry getting peeking up over the side here. Man, everybody's losing like one member at a time, but nobody can mount a counter offensive here to get anything finished off. And there's another counter, but the angles are just too strong right now. Nobody can cross the gap. Angry Hoser protecting their team, one member at a time, having to get revived. Now Coty with 2 people down. This is going to be trouble for them. Quispy coming in with the hard angle here. This is too much. Angry Hoser goes down by the nade, but the finish comes in for Chionyu.
What a great nade from Coty. They've got 8 elims as a squad. They're still at the hot drop. If they get elimed here, they still got the respawn. Quispy taking out one of Coty's squad mates. Looks like Coty is the last one here for his team.
All right. I got a new favorite name in PUBG Mobile. It's Quispy.
Quispy?
Yep. Favorite one. Love saying it. Great name. Uh-oh. Coty, you're on fire, man. Roll in the snow. That is the strategic play here. You got to roll in the snow, get yourself a swordfish, stab yourself with it. That seems to be the operations that I recall. Yeah, right? That's what it sounds like. Angry Hoser on the push. We got HH24 coming through the door, and he baits out the shots, knows exactly where he is. Really nicely done there from HH24 not to overcommit when he did not know where the opponent was. But now he does, and it's got a little good old-fashioned 1v1 here.
Oh! Oh! HH24! What happened, brother?
I know what happened.
No!
I think the damage on the DBS has been tuned down just enough. He thought that was a good shot on the first one. He dropped him to like 10 HP, but it wasn't enough to get the elimination. Landed the shot, but they're just not hitting like they used to, Metal.
Doesn't matter if you're an ex-professional or not. The DBS is not going to do as much work as a good old classic M4. And look at this Quispy getting taken out. I can't believe they're still fighting at the hot drop so late in game, but they still have their respawns, so they're just going to have to respawn and reset. Here we go, Team Sylvie pushing on. They're all pushing up to fight this one guy. DBS! But everybody with the UMP is going to take him out.
That man just got beat up in the
Dominic.
locker room there. That was crazy. Just ganged up and jumped. The first person in saw him and was like, all right, everybody in at the same time. It's hiding to our right, and man, they made quick work of him. Good job making sure, though, not filing in one at a time. Made it impossible for him to defend.
Oh no, Team Sylvie getting taken apart by Team Coty. Uh-oh, Team Coty now getting taken apart by Team Sylvie.
My, have the turns have tabled. That was going one way and then it went another.
Now we're going to have to see all these teams. We only got 44 left. People have been battling it out. There are no respawn towers on Vikendi, so that's why we're not seeing people get their second chance here unless they got the respawn cards. We're seeing a different type of gameplay here, but we are still seeing 10-plus elim matches for so many of these squads, even 20-plus elim matches for Vikendi. Team FaZe, 6 elims on the board. His entire squad still alive. Yamna Gaming's team looks like they're extremely separated. Houston, very separated from their squad. Yamna,
Hello?
riding around on a little
Beep,
snowmobile there. Here.
No way. No way you missed these shots.
No way. Oh,
out of ammo it looked like.
Oh.
Still not going to be good enough to get the finish, though. Clipped him as he goes around the corner, and Yamna's going to be able to recover, but will it be in time? The push is on now, and we go to the high ground, and it's Angry Hoser versus Coty, and Angry Hoser's team, they're just a wrecking ball right now. They are not as dominant as the last couple of games. They're losing members on these pushes, but they're not getting finished. They're getting the revive each and every time, but the players are going to probably bleed out much faster towards the end of this game because they've all been knocked so many times.
Yeah, that's always a dangerous situation to be in. I've noticed that Angry's squad doesn't perfectly win every fight, but they're able to come out with a full set of 4 squad members every fight because they're just strategically playing it so well.
Absolutely. Take a peek at Dr. Chemist's squad here. They're leading the way right now. 14 eliminations, 7 leading the way with 7. So that's pretty cool. Nice work getting his namesake. He's probably like, all right, I'm done. It's up to you guys now. I've gotten to my total. We take a peek at some of the other squads as well. Looks like it. FaZe here. Winners of game 1. They're trying to do it again, but they got to go through Yamna's squad first. And they are out in the blue zone. So it's time to win this fight and move on. A little late to disengage at this point. They're going to try to battle this out.
Both of these squads need these elim points. Houston trying to make a run back. Getting low HP, but it's already zoned. I don't know if Houston's going to be able to make it. He got the heal off. Both of these squads, both FaZe's squad and Yamna's squad, really need these points. Houston, it looks like he went to the barber. Getting shot by FaZe. Wow, FaZe putting in some work. Look at this. Yamna versus Boyka. Boyka baiting Yamna. Yamna with the P90. Said, not today. You can't bait me like that. Yamna squad.
See, I like the initiative
they need.
Yamna just said, I'm not waiting around. I'm just going to run through this door and shoot you in the back while you're waiting for me.
Oh! Oh! What is Levi doing?
How is Levi alive?
Oh,
Ow!
Levi!
He's going for the heal.
Wow!
It's not over yet.
If
This
Levi
is crazy
clutches
work
up,
from Levi.
that was a trick shot in his... Oh, Levi! Let's go! Huge for Yamna's squad. And if they're able to pick up Houston, they're going to be a full squad. That was actually not only huge for Yamna's squad, but that was really bad for FaZe's team right there. Good job with the whole squad there, putting in some work and still coming out on top with 4 teammates. They're just outside of the zone, so they're going to have to make their way into zone. Here we go, Dr. Chemist's team. 14 elims on the squad.
Felt like I was watching an old Western movie. Levi's out on his belly, like, crawling in plain sight of the enemy, and they fire a million shots at him, and just somehow they all miss. Just like they do in the movies, you know?
I think he got a little bit...
Wins the day.
Yep. I think he got damaged a little bit as he was laying prone, but he just, like, perfectly played that out. Like, that was just so clean. I love seeing gameplay like that.
It's just for the drama, though. You got to get a little hurt. You know what I mean? But not all the way hurt. Just a little hurt. Just for the storylines. Levi played
I know
that
Levi's
perfect.
happy about that.
Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh, he gave I thought he was gonna be a little quieter, and Dark Defender was gonna hop out and go for that vehicle. Oh, he sees the snowmobile. Night Emperor able to, oh, look at this.
We're going all over the place.
Snowball. Man, I am having a seizure as we speak. So you guys,
yeah, we went from
holding on to your seats. It's getting crazy.
We went from rocket to snowball to the snowball.
They're
dude,
all going at like different angles and elevations too.
Yeah. Cement Factory. Oh, dude, me and you had some crazy end games at Cement Factory back in the day. This is gonna be great. There's a huge mountain right next to Cement Factory. Let's see if people can use the magic ice skates or the salted fish rocket launcher to get up on that huge mountain right there. This is going to be a great end zone. Yamna's team outside of zone getting eliminated from Angry Hoser. Now Yamna's, or no, that was
Crispy.
Now it's up to Houston Kingboy and Asher. Last two members on Yamna's squad, 8 elims for them. Quispy doing some work.
Yeah, it's a good shout out on the Cement Factory because it's always like a really interesting fight there because you have that verticality, you have that mountain side there. But now with the ice skates and the rockets and the ability to change elevation so quickly, that might create some interesting dynamics when it comes to positioning on those ridges. Because before you could kind of stake things out and you knew that you could only get hit from like a certain angle, and now that might not be the case.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for a lot of these squads getting into Cement Factory. Here goes Quispy. They still are a squad of 4. That's a skin
so
right
home
there.
In that water. Yeah.
Usually I think it's a penguin, and they turned it into a seal because I think you have to complete the trial. They've got to trial this update. And if you complete the trial, you get this special, cute little seal skin. So clearly, Angry has been putting in some work, both inside
I like the
and
balance
outside
of the squad this time around. They all have 2 and 3 eliminations. That nade was just perfect. Houston Kingboy knew that Chiffon was going to do that. He like tapped his phone or something as he called his friends up on the hill and said, "Guys, I'm about to run out from behind this building." Houston's like, that's what he's going to do. And he threw the nade. At least that's what I think's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But Chiffon in a world of hurt now, and it's up to Tupac Shakur to come in and get the revive. We'll see if he can get it done.
It's a 2v3 situation. Boing. Nobody, I'm not really seeing the swordfish. It's crazy we saw. It was crazy that we saw the top squad, Angry Hoser, use the swordfish instantly. Oh, here we go. Houston using that quick shot ability. That ability makes you reload faster and swap your guns faster, and it didn't work out for Houston. Farouk having the high ground right there. So now it is a 1v3. Chiffon squad is able to reset. Nades going out. Asher. Let's see if Asher's going to be able to put in some work. But yeah, the one thing that we haven't seen...
You know what's funny?
Oh, what's funny?
Just Chiffon playing this like he's playing against pros, like throwing nades in spots where you would expect people to be, but they're just not playing like that on the other side. Wow, look at that angle. Farouk coming in out of nowhere from up the hill. Sheesh, that was impressive.
I know, Chiffon's
But yeah, like I was saying, Chiffon's throwing nades and taking angles and peeking like, he's playing against pros or something, and it's funny because when you watch him play against pros, he's usually right as far as like the positioning and where people are. But in this lobby, the nades are like 5 buildings away from where the other people are. It's quite funny to me. And it does center up right there, Metal. We're on that hill.
We're going to have to see what happens here. Team Dead. Dr. Chemist still having 14 elims, so they had a very good start of the match, but now they're just kind of making sure that they can continue that good match by staying inside of zone, working together as a team. Knowing Chemist, he probably for sure got the swordfish syringe already completed, but I'm glad we got to see what it looked like. You can not only throw it at your teammates, but you can also use it on yourself, and it's just a great way to quickly heal yourself in the middle of a fight. We got Team Happy Vion, SS425. Shout out to you. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Got ourselves
Buddy.
a Cupid NPC.
Look how much HP Happy Vion's losing.
He's just getting a little love spread, you know? A little penguin. He's got an adrenaline syringe, though, so he's all good. But, hey, team dead. Everybody kind of out in the blue zone right now as it sweeps towards the safe circle. Muno on the board. Looks like they're just going to stay quiet, and hopefully these guys clear out. Lots of rockets in use.
Yeah, these are just so great for movement. See what Dead Squad does to use this movement to their ability. Muno going against Joe. Oh, Joe! Mama with the wipe to Muno Squad.
Joe Mama. Talking about my mom?
No, I swear that's the Joe that's a mod of mine, so. Oh! Happy Vion Squad catching Dr. Chemist outside of the zone, trying to make his way into zone. Oh, no.
Oh, don't get in that boat. That's risky. Very brave.
I think they're just... yeah, they're just using it to cross.
It only saved him
Ooh,
like
this zone's
5 seconds,
hurting.
though. That was scary.
Ooh, Happy
Yeah,
Vion
circles are
Squad right
starting
next
to-
to Dead Squad.
They're about to run into the buzzsaw of 7 and VFIS. Both of those players have been studs so far today. And no different this game. They're off to a hot start once again. We got the off angle of Dead here as well to worry about. So this is this could get real dicey for Happy Vion Squad.
That's some good movement from Dead Squad using that rocket to their ability. It's honestly really tough to move with the rocket. You got to learn how to use it to your advantage because you could go up, but the moment you go up with the rocket launcher, it's a huge disadvantage because you're exposing yourself so much. So a lot of players, you'll see them stay on the ground and move left to right, so that it's harder for people to take shots at them. Because the rocket is not that fast. It's fast enough, but it's not fast enough for someone to laser you out from the rocket, especially if you're going straight like this. So you'll see
It's no broomstick, Metal.
It's no no, you don't got the speed boost from the broomstick.
Yeah, it's no broomstick. But hey, it is it's sufficient to help you get around. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, 100%. Like all the abilities in the new updates, you're just gonna have to learn how to use them to your best advantage. Quispy. It looks like Team Angry Hoser Squad, 10 elims, another solid match for them. That's 20 points, plus the extra 10 points they got from the Swordfish Syringe. Let's see how they do. They're one of the few squads here that have the entire squad left. We're seeing a lot of squads like Dr. Chemist Squad, even Chiffon Squad. Ooh, Dead. Getting third party from 7.
Oh, man.
And Happy Vion.
That messes up the whole game for 7. He had 7 eliminations, and now he's going to have 8 if... They need to revive that man.
His Elim got stolen, so now he still has 7.
Okay, good. All is right in the world.
He's the last one on Dr. Chemist Squad. Let's see if he can clutch it up. Dead also has one more team member on his squad, so this is going to be a very tough one for a lot of these squads. Chiffon Squad, center zone. Cement Factory looks like it's going to be pushed out. 7 pushing up to Dead squad member. It is a 1v1. I don't think he knows that his teammate's right there. Ooh,
Maybe,
I don't think he
maybe
knows.
No.
Oh, he does it.
He does.
But
He does now.
7 with the clutch there. 7 going on
Yes.
to 8.
Sleep jumped out and just whiffed the shot. He had the jump. 7 had no idea, but unfortunately missed the shot, not able to take advantage of the surprise factor, and they'll live to fight another day. So nice work there. We saw the nice center position from one of these squads. I can't even remember who it was at this moment, but dead center in the zone. So you gotta love that. Was it Chiffon Squad?
At least from the last zone. I'm
Big
not sure if
chillin'.
the zone shifted.
No,
Chiffon
we're
Squad
still
up
there,
to
and it's
3.
right. I like that Angry Hoser's team took the mountain and they went up top. They are going to have to move out, but I like that they had the high ground.
Yeah, high ground is so important, especially in lobbies like this, but you got to be careful. If you overexpose yourself, you could get that third party from another squad. We've got 22 up still. Zone shifting. Zone's going to start doing a lot of damage. We've got very few squads that have entire teams left. We got Angry Hoser squads. We got Sylvie Gaming squad here with an entire team left. But let's see what Queen Bia's team has to say about that. Gucci still alive on
HH
Queen Bia's
almost
squad.
had a perfect view of that car. It just was behind a tree. That was... The Zimas, man, are so sketchy, especially in late game. This is why.
Yeah, they suck up the damage. They're definitely not strong vehicles. They're not like your BRDM. They're not like... Yeah, they're super easy
Flammable
to
cardboard.
explode.
Flammable cardboard dipped in jet fuel.
Here's some easy Elim points for Gucci if he can get them. Ooh, but Angry's fighting for his life. One of his teammates get knocked as they're trying to go into zone.
Oh, they're okay. This is decent position, too, if they can, like, get a little beachhead established here. They just need to smoke off their angles, and they should be good.
You guys are
Nice little
joining in
approach here
right-
from Angry Hoser.
Oh yeah, he got a good push in there. Everybody's gonna have to be fighting for this zone now. 17 teams, or 17 remaining. Nades going out. Oh wait, did they just nade their own teammate? They just nade their own teammate.
It's okay.
This might be
It's a-
huge for
it's a-
Team Dark.
Statement Nate at this point. Like, listen, I think we're good on points for the round.
Oh.
Wow, Quispy with the angles. He's got the high ground and he's making use of it, putting out the pressure. Arjuana's squad down to the last member, and he will be eliminated. Another team goes down. We're into the top 5. Team Angry Hoser alive and well once again. All 4 members alive, at least for the moment. Serums, though, needs to get picked up. But Metal, they've got 15 eliminations once again. They've got a really good shot at getting to this circle as long as they can get through Chiffon squad.
This is a tough circle. We only have 2 people in this circle right now.
Solos too.
Yeah, solos. We have a lot of solos right now. I don't think we have a single team. I think Angry's
It's
team
just Angry
got-
Hoser's team.
Were they able to get the revive off? Wow, they were. They're the only team with 4 members up, and they have a vehicle.
4 members up and zone control. So they are in a perfect position right now to take a back-to-back win and further put their stamp on this tournament. If they win this, I think they're putting it out of reach for everybody else. I mean, they had such a dominant first 2 games that everybody kind of needed to hope for 2 bad games from them to give everyone else a chance, but this might be the coronation that they were looking for, putting their claim to that $1,200 first place prize a bit early. Man, they've been crushing it today, Metal.
I'm so surprised, and I think a lot of the viewers are as well, but I always love to see someone we don't point out at the top of the show to start clutching it out like we've seen Angry's team here. Here goes Shushu versus HH24. He's taking out 1. And he's going for the Elim points.
Smart. Yeah, Shushu
now
did a good
Angry's
job
team.
there getting the points.
Yeah.
I mean, Angry Hoser's team in a bit of a blender here. They should have enough time to regroup before the blue zone really starts doing its work. But that was unfortunate, man. I feel like HH24's got to win that fight. He had the position, had the team at his back, and still gets eliminated by Shushu. Not only does he get knocked, but he gets flushed, and that could prove pivotal here as they take on the solos going into the final circles. 4 teams left, Metal. 7 players alive, 3 of those up for Angry Hoser squad.
Look at... Wow, Farouk. Number 3 on Elims right now with 5 Elims. Shout out to Farouk Ahmad YT on Chiffon squad. It looks like him versus Gucci on Queen Bia's squad. And here comes a push from Gucci. Farouk taking some shots. Chiffon giving him the protection from the back. It is a 2v1 situation. Farouk versus Gucci. Gucci's got the disadvantage, half HP. Shifan taking some amazing shots, but here comes Quispy.
Quispy!
Not Quispy. Oh, and Gucci clutching it up. Oh! Wow, that
What
was
a thorn.
situation.
What a
Yeah,
thorn
it's
is
fine.
Gucci today. Holy crap, he somehow survives. And now it's a 1v3 for all the marbles. 18 eliminations for Angry Hoser squad. They're going for 19th. These nades are probably going to be good. Down the hill they go. It gets over the wall but doesn't quite connect. Gucci's got nowhere to run. Angry Hoser squad owns the high ground. They own the angles and they own the ammunition, but Gucci escapes and tries to go around, but it's not meant to be. Angry Hoser's team with back-to-back chicken dinners. Just like that, Metal, we have ourselves a pretty dominant team so far this tournament.
Yes. What a dominant game. Almost a 20 bomb for Angry Hoser. 19 elims on the board. Getting the match 3 challenge. We'll have to see. Man, some of the top teams that we were looking at in their total score, I think Dark was in 2nd place and stuff like that. We're going to have to see how these leaderboards shift, but there's not going to be any shift for Angry Hoser squad. They did amazing that game, Powerbang.
No, they had about an 80-point lead on 2nd place after the second game. And now after 3 games, I mean, they won. I think they had some of the most eliminations in the lobby, if not the most. I mean, just incredible performance from them all the way around. And this time, I will say, Metal, this was not as cut and dry as the last 2 games were. This was a bit sketchier, at least at the start.
Yes.
Every fight that they got into, they were losing somebody. They were getting knocked on the flanks. The back line would go down. The front guy would, drop. And every time they were able to get somebody in there to get a revive off, to keep them in the fight, and ultimately to keep a full squad all the way until the final circle. So they did a brilliant job, keeping themselves up and not panicking when they got under a bit of pressure. It wasn't as smooth as it was the last couple of games, but it was just as effective in the end. They take home the chicken dinner for our Game 3 match on Vikendi. Pretty impressive stuff from Angry Hoser squad.
Oh yeah, I think that they have extremely great squad synergy. Like you're saying, we're seeing them getting into back and forth fights where they're eliminating someone, then another one's eliminating one of their teammates. And the great thing about them is they're saving their teammates while they're fighting those fights, and they're keeping their entire squad up. They were literally flying into zone at that end zone there. One of Angry Hoser's teammates got lasered outside of the vehicle, and they were able to push all the way back to then save that teammate and then have a full squad at the end zone there. What a great performance from them. We also saw Dr. Chemist's teammate there put in some work. We also saw Queen Bia's teammate put in some work. The worst thing that sucks so bad is that Shifan squad. It was Shifan and Farouk Ahmad YT. They were, it doesn't matter about what your placement was. I think they would have been like a 3rd place, but you need to get 1st place to get those extra points, and they weren't able to get that. So those extra 15 points is going to the one squad that doesn't need it, but they're going to still have it, Angry Hoser squad. So congratulations to them. What a solid performance. What a solid performance.
It really was. We didn't see the ice skates as on display as we did last game, and surprisingly enough, we didn't see as many swordfishes in play, at least from what we caught on camera there. So I'm curious to see who actually got the challenges done. It could have easily happened, though, off camera, though, because those swordfishes you can pop pretty quickly. I mean, it is a syringe after all, but overall, just Angry Hoser dominating this lobby. But looking at some of the other teams, we saw Dark Defender squad do decently once again. And, they've got to be a favorite to hold on to that 2nd spot. But talk to me, Metal, about some of the other teams you saw performing pretty well. We've seen Queen Bia up a little bit. But who are some of the other teams that have, caught your eye on the positive side of things today?
Yeah, I think Dr. Chemist is coming in clutch, especially with completing the challenges like he always does. And Queen Bia, more specifically Gucci on Queen Bia's squad, is doing a lot of work. So those 2 squads I want to look out for. I want to see what ended up happening with Dark and his placement, because now that we're going to be moving into the last and final match on Erangel, we're going to have to really see what these placements look like, because it's going to be very important in this last game for these squads to get all the bonus points that they could get, especially if they haven't talked to those NPCs, Powerbang. So I'm going to be on the lookout for, we don't even got to look out for Angry Squad. We got to be on the lookout for the other top squads like Dark, like Queen Bia, and like Dr. Chemist, squads that are already in the top placements. But once again, Powerbang, we've got 8 of the leaderboard players, or 8 of the leaderboard teams. They're going to be the ones that are going to be getting prize pool money. So you just got to be in the top 8, and this is going to be the last game to be able to get into that top 8 Powerbank, so you can get that prize pool money.
Well, speaking of prize pool, let's take a peek at it. I mean, let's see what's on the line.
Yeah.
Obviously, Angry Hoser, these first 3 games, just crushing it. They're going to have a massive lead going into this final game. Now, I suppose there's a snowball's chance that, you know, they could die and somebody else could get the entire lobby. I still don't know if it'll be enough, to be honest with you, but let's slot Angry Hoser in at $1,200 there. There's still a lot of money on the line for the other teams in this lobby. You know, it's been kind of one team writing all the storylines so far, but second place still takes home almost $1,000 there, $900 to second. You got $500 going to third and fourth. So, I mean, there's still a lot to play for here, and granted, it might just be for second place, but, you know, it doesn't mean that it's not worth anything, Metal.
No, not at all. And this is one of the rare times that we're able to have so many people with their placements get so much rewards. Even 8th place, you're getting $150 for the entire squad, and that is never a bad amount of money, especially for just playing mobile games for a couple hours. We only got 4 matches tonight, so they only have 4 chances so they could get into the top 8 placement, but you definitely want to be in that top 8 so you could get the prize pool money.
Absolutely. I mean, even $150 split 4 ways, that still buys you a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? So that's what everybody's playing for here tonight. Let's see who's primed and in position to take advantage of this prize money. Again, we know Angry Hoser's team is way out in first with another first place match victory. That is their 3rd in a row. Just crushing it so far, but Happy being in second place for the match, flying under the radar, but 40 challenge points. That does miracles for their point total. Only 4 elimination points. That's just 2 elims, but somehow, some way, they finished second in the lobby here. But you called it. Dr. Chemist still sitting top 3, Metal. They've got to be a favorite here for sneaking away with some of that other prize pool at the top of the charts.
Yeah, and we're also seeing Yamna and Dark's team in the top 8, so that's going to be some good points to put them on the board, especially for Dark because he was in second place. But look at this, we're seeing way more challenge points being given out because it's, again, a lot easier to get that swordfish syringe. Like you said, it only takes like 3 seconds for them to quickly use it, or it's just a quick little toss of that swordfish, and we're seeing a lot more challenge points this time. I think in match 4, it's going to be a lot harder to get the challenge points. But let's go to the second page here and let's check out what teams are in the bottom half here. We got Team Koti with a huge amount of elim points, but that's it. No challenge points, no winner chicken points to any of these teams. But look at this. This is the match 3 is going to be the match that we've seen the most challenge points been given out here. So many 10 extra points given to these teams because it was easier to get the swordfish syringe. And now, Powerbang, we're going to be moving into the overall leaderboards here. So let's see.
They've doubled up second place. Yeah, this is cooked. You can put a fork in them. They're done. Angry Hoser squad wrapping up the lobby early. I mean, think about it. Team Dark in second place would have to more than double what they've done so far. I mean, that's crazy work. I mean, they'd literally, in the first 3 games, they'd have to do more than that in the final game alone to even catch Angry Hoser, and that's without them putting up a single whole point. And then look at the different columns. They lead in every single one. Elim points, challenge points, and winner chicken dinner points. Just incredible stuff from Angry Hoser. But let's look at the rest of the lobby, right? We've got a nice little battle developing for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We got a number of teams still in there, and even second place, Dr. Chemist is right there. So I feel like there's a nice little race, and everybody here on the first page is getting prize money. So if you're on the page right now, you're in position to win some dough. And it's awfully close there in positions 7 and 8. Let's take a peek at the second page to see exactly how far behind the rest are. And everyone else is right there as well. All the way down to 13th place. They are just a few eliminations out of 6th right now. So, I mean, it's much tighter than it looks. But at the top of the tables, it's a runaway train, Metal.
Yeah, this last match is going to be... It's not going to be a problem for Team Angry but it's going to be a problem for everyone else. This is going to be a competition where we're going to see a lot of points being made. I see a lot of people who haven't gotten their NPC challenge points. So we'll see if some of them get those extra 30 to 20 points that they're getting from these interactions with the NPCs, and if that's going to boost them up on the leaderboards.
Before we cut away from this screen, I want to point out how important it is for challenge points. Queen Bia, they've gotten 60 elim points. That's a lot. I mean, look at them compared to everyone else on this page. They don't have a single challenge point yet. I mean, go shake a flipper of a penguin. Go high five a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? Go pull a fox's tail. Go do some interaction with some NPCs and get yourself some challenge points. It's not that hard, and somehow, some way, they've got to make it happen if they want to get into that first page and into the prize money. So there's your leaderboard. We have a runaway train out in first place right now. Team Angry Hoes are just completely wiping the floor with this lobby. This is the most dominant first place performance I've seen in the history of PUBG Mobile tournaments. Never have I seen the first place team more than double the second place team in just 3 matches. That's crazy. Crazy work, and they've got an opportunity to make the gap even bigger. But let's see exactly what they're going to have to do as we focus back on Erangel. The 4th challenge of the day is that the creator captain's got to get that Winter Wonderland Car 98 in use, and they've got to score an elimination on an enemy player. This, for me, is hands down my favorite challenge of the day. Y'all know I love my sniper rifles. The Car 98 is back in action, and it's the souped up, super powered Winter Wonderland version. Metal, walk us through what's different about this rifle.
So it's basically like a Glacier Car 98, but what it does is it can freeze your opponent or freeze the area that it hits. It has like a recharge time. This is going to be a tough one because these are a lot harder to find. I know if you win the hot drop, you'll be able to get them, but you notice that a lot of players are not picking it up because it's still a Car 98 and it doesn't do as much damage like an M24 or anything like that. So this one's, we're not going to see a lot of players get these challenge points. But if you can get the extra 10 challenge points, then so be it. You'll get the extra 10 challenge points, but this one's going to be really tough for these players. But the Winterland Car 98 is extremely fun to use, and you can not only use it when you elim a player, but you can use it as a way to shoot at a player and then create like this ice field around them to then freeze and slow down other players nearby. So we'll have to see how players are going to use it, but that's an extra 10 points, Power Bang.
Extra 10 points just for shooting somebody with a Car 98. That sounds like a contest I might like to take part in. Just saying, love me a little Car 98 action. We'll have to see who can use that weapon successfully on this last map. I know Queen Bia's team needs to. That's for sure. If it weren't for
sure. They need
the
those
fact
points.
that there were challenges, if we were only considering eliminations, Queen Bia's team would be in 3rd place right now. But instead, they find themselves towards the bottom of the charts because they have 0 challenge points. Just saying. So I made a really dramatic 0 look there. Hopefully they see this and they're inspired and they want to get rid of it because it's ugly.
Get more than 0.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see me and Metal making big 0 signs at you.
No.
Get some challenge points. Lock and load. All right, Metal. We got our 4th and final map coming up. Who is going to win?
Let's
You
go.
can't say Angry Host.
Erangel.
Pick any other team. Give me a position. Give me one more pick. I need an actual prediction here. You can't say Angry Hoser. Who's it going to be?
I want Dr. Chemist's squad to clutch it up. And if it's not Dr. Chemist's squad, Chiffon's squad is right there.
Oh my God.
They need to get some points up on the board, especially the challenge points. But Chiffon, I mean, it is so close for a lot of these players. So if they get a high elim game and some challenge points and the winner chicken dinner, we could see some of these squads push up to 2nd place. So Dark, you are in trouble, especially with these other squads that are just so close to you. So good luck to all
You're
these
crazy,
squads,
Metal.
but I'm going to say Dr. Chemist. I'm crazy.
All right.
What are your picks?
you just hedged your bet like 47 different times. Like, all right, if it's not Dr. Chemist, we're going with Dark. And if it's not them, I like Team Cody or FaZe or Chiffon.
These are all my friends,
Uno.
man. I love rooting for all of them. It's so
Pick
tough
one.
against these guys.
You got to pick
Everybody-
one. All right. Well,
everybody's gotta
we're
win.
going Dr. Chemist. I actually like
All
the
right,
pick,
yeah,
man. I was going to go Dr. Chemist as well. Let's just both root for Dr. Chemist in this last
Yes.
game. That was one of my picks at the start anyways to win the whole thing. And sadly, I don't think that's possible anymore. But Dr. Chemist can still get 2nd place. So let's see if they can close the gap on Dark, who is ahead of them. And we have an exact same plane path almost as we saw in the first game. Just a little bit more vertical, but it's that first Penguin City that's going to be calling everybody's name. Once again, it is time, our fourth and final game of the PUBG Mobile Next Star Penguin Palooza. Guys, smash like if you haven't already, and let us know who you think is going to win this match. Man, it could be interesting, and it could be Angry Hoser once again. Here we go. Penguin City. Here we come, Metal.
This is interesting. So we just got a brand new update with a little mini collab going on. So this is going to be the first time you see those little red marks on the map. This will be the first time that these players ever interact with this new collab. So we're seeing this live here first, guys.
Baby monster.
Baby monster.
Oh.
Here we go. Ooh, Shushu taking some damage. You got to be careful when you fall off those buildings. Dr. Chemist getting a good start, getting the loot.
Love it. See a little baby monster icons all over the map. Now we've got Winter Wonderland. We've got Dr. Chemist getting the loot. This is what we want to see, Dr. Chemist. We got all 4 players left up. It's looking good for old Chemist Squad. Now we just got to limit Quispy from doing all the damage from Angry Hoser's team, and things will be looking just fine.
We need 7 to get 7 elims. Here goes Dark. Looks like him and his squad just wiped this team here. Wow! Dark with the turn! This is the type of gameplay I'm used to from Dark. What a great turn on. He just squad wiped... Or no, him and Shushu squad wiped this team. Easy loot for him.
That right there, Metal, is why I agreed to do this event. I wanted to watch Dark Defender just whip that gun. I'm just beside myself. This is what I wanted.
We need 7 to get 7 elims for Dr. Chemist here. Dr. Chemist taking out Muno. Muno was also in the top 8 as well. Looks like Dr. Chemist's squad is actually performing extremely well. They have this entire side of the hot drop to themselves here. So they'll be able to loot it. They'll be able to get gear. Again, when you're hot dropping like this, it's so tough, especially to get the level 1 helmet, level 1 vest. Angry Hoser once again dominating the middle of the hot drop. By doing this, they're going to be able to get the Winter Car 98. Quispy. There's Quispy right there. There goes Quispy right there in the corner.
He's a Quispy.
He's Quispy.
All right. Triple with the nade. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Kaboom. Did he get anybody? I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. It looked very nice, though, going into a whole pile of green players and just didn't quite connect. But here we go. Dr. Chemist on the flank. Trying to make something happen. I like the way they're playing it right now. They got that little foothold established, like you were saying. Now they're able to work as a team, push their way out. Nade good from Dead. He's going to take down 2 with it. Lala and Ahmad both getting knocked right now. And Tupac Shakur is going crazy.
Looks like we are going to have a change in scores that will show on screen right now. Wow.
What?
So, I guess the scores have been tracking rank points, but because the rank points are only for first place, the leaderboards have shifted. And, oh, Power Bank! This changes it up. Dr. Chemist could get first place, man. Look at this, shifting points.
Guess what? I was just trying to read up and make sense of it all. And for you guys at home, all night we've been calculating rank points in, which aren't a thing for this particular game. So we take those
Usually
out.
it is.
And this is where we end up. Now, I am going to confirm and see if the 15 winner chicken dinner points are still a part of things, because Angry Hoser's team did win 2 games so far, and Team FaZe won as well. So I want to see if those got counted, and we'll get back to you. But this is an update on the leaderboard, and maybe, just maybe, it's not out of reach just yet.
No, that puts Dr. Chemist's team up in 2nd place. Dark now in 4th place. So now all these... Oh, Chiffon's in 5th. So now all these teams... This is a way more important game than we thought. The drama is dramatizing. Does that make sense?
Heck yeah.
It's getting dramatic here in the last game, guys. Now who you rooting for, chat? I'm still rooting for Dr. Chemist. But I also would love to see Chiffon's team and Farouk putting in some work and getting their way up in the top 3 here. But wow. Dark versus Quispy. Dark winning the hot drop against Quispy. And I think Dark is going to be able to actually completely win the hot drop. Here he goes. He actually probably be able to respawn his teammates as well. Dark! Wow, he's got 10 elims already. Dark said, no, not today. I'm not playing around. This game 4 is more important than me. And let's see if he's going to pick up that Glacier. Winterland Car 98. Ooh, Dead versus Dark. I love to see it. And he respawned his teammate. There goes Dead with the nade.
Dude, that was clutch. He just, like, primed that nade, got it all ready, had him in his sights, and then he just kind of set it on the windowsill right in front of him.
This could be sketchy. Dark respawned his teammates at the hot drop. I still have yet to see the Winterland Car 98. Dark and Dead always playing together on stream, but now they're playing against each other. Dead dropping in now. Stealing some of that loot. Here comes the push. Missing the shots. And Dark taking out his buddy Dead. Here comes Chemist versus Yamna's team. We've got Dr. Chemist versus Yamna's team. Amazing nade from Levi, taking out Dr. Chemist. Here comes the push. Chemist only gotten 3 elims this game. Dark is actually
Animals have
performing
arrived.
the best.
At the end of the day, regardless of what the points say, Angry Hoser's team deserves to win the money, dude. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Regardless of what it says, the eye test, they've done all the challenges. They've won almost every game, and they've done so by putting up 20 eliminations. What the heck is Shushu doing? Hello? He just rolls the buggy down the hill and says, hi, I'm going to be eliminated in spectacular fashion. Anyway, he was just trying to distract me from my point that regardless of whatever the heck's going on with the points, Angry Hoser's team deserves to win. Like, it's no debate for me here at all on this one. They should win by a mile.
Dark getting taken out by NRI. Now here comes Levi coming in for the third party. There's the shot penguin there. Yeah, so like PB was saying, we had some, I think it was automatically counting the rank points, but even with them having such high rank points, it just means that Angry's team was consistently performing in the top performance on the leaderboards throughout the matches, which is just still amazing. Here goes Dark using the Swordfish Syringe, and now he's going to be pushing. He's got 11 elims. Dark now carrying his team. Chucking a nade at Sleep. And knocking!
Okay.
What a perfect nade! Dark!
Put him right
what
to sleep.
are you doing?
That was incredible. The placement on that was just perfect. Snuck it over the edge. And just like that, Sleep is taking a nap. He needs a teammate to go pick him up now, and I think there's going to be a winner Car 98 here in our near future. We'll see.
Uh-oh, here goes Team Yamna. Pushing up on Dark Squad. Nade
that
going
nade.
out to
Crazy.
What you say?
Copyright, don't do it. We're about to get our whole stream taken down because you said it's too good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful singer. So we...
Okay.
I told you 30 seconds and then it dissipates.
Yeah, well, that's like not ideal. Trying to have an energy drink up here, you know? Crazy. Where's Quiz?
Dark now going in on the push.
Oh my.
But it definitely... Oh!
Okay. How
the box
some of that?
shooting.
All right. Dark Defender's been taken down. Asher's still up. I'm going to keep an eye on this matchup later on because my hunch is that somebody still has a revive available.
Yep.
And these guys are going to see each other later.
Elims. Dark got like 12 or 13 elims at this hot drop, revived his team, got a respawn card, and now got elimed while he was trying to look out for who else was out here, and it looks like now it's a 2v2, but I know that got Dark worked up, and he's ready to take down who just did that to him. Shooting his crate and everything. Here's Dr. Chemist Squad. Looks like everybody's in this car besides Dr. Chemist. We still have yet to see the Winterland Car 98. There's Chemist.
He's cooking up a game plan here. That's what's going on.
No, he is. He is. I think he just
needs
learned about the points.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at this.
They're all
look at this.
Up anyway. It's fine.
Look at this. Levi, he's going to use this truck that shoots them into the building. Oh, I love doing this. And here he goes with the push.
This might be the most goated push in the history of PUBG Mobile. Levi enters the building in a snowball, and just like that, an avalanche sweeps through, and the other team's gone. Kapoof.
There's Dark. Yeah, he ended up picking up 12 elims. Now he had to completely reset his strategy, which sucks. But so does his whole squad have to reset. It looks like Shoo Shoo is completely elimed. Dark now completely resetted. There's Quispy.
Oh, there's a little map action for you.
We have not seen a north zone like this.
Okay.
Wow.
50-50. This is a tough one. Do you go south of the river, north of it? I think you got to go north here, especially with the way that whole right side of the circle is kind of open. Not a whole lot of hiding spots over there on the left side of that ridge if you're coming down from Stauber. So this has got to be a spot where teams prioritize position. And ultimately, though, we're seeing a great zone for use of that Winter Wonderland Car 98K. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good sightlines open still.
Oh, this is Dark versus Angry's team. This is huge. Dark with the shotgun, you do not want to mess around with him, especially in buildings like this. This is his stomping ground. Nice shots from Dark. Here comes the push. Quispy. Dark taking down one.
Oh, wow.
Dark
wow.
Taking down two.
He's going crazy.
Here comes the push.
He's heating up.
HH24 versus Dark. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. He saw him. He knows he's there. He knows where everybody's at. Oh,
they're scared. Dark.
The other team's got to be absolutely crapping bricks right now.
Dark.
Oh, he knows one's on the ground. They're going to leave. They're so scared they're leaving. Angry Hoser's calling it. He throws the white flag.
He's going to save his teammate.
Oh, this man's just... He don't care about his teammate. He just wanted to get out of there with the excuse that he was trying to save his teammate. He's not trying to be in a clip. Dark Defender's like, I'm making a clip. We're making videos, baby.
Dark.
This is crazy.
Finally showing out against the #1 team.
And he got it.
Taking out HH. 2 left.
Dark. It's a 1v6.
Where have you been, Dark?
Oh, this is crazy. Chat,
this is
clip
horrible for Angry. Oh my God, Dark, calm down! Oh, you better not mess with Dark.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I just told my chat, yo, get ready, get your clipping fingers ready, because you're about to see some PUBG Mobile. Just saying. Good grief. That was crazy. Dark Defender, showing why he has the reputation that he does. He went 1v5 or 6 there. I mean, that other team revived and fought again. And Dark was like, no, man, you're not even going to touch me. It's fine.
Not only that, Dark was able to do all of that. Oh, look at this is Cat. Cat connecting the power for the polar bear. One of the NPCs. This polar bear gives you... See, do you hear it? He sounds like that.
Yeah, he's got a nice, rich, baritone, lazy voice.
They're gonna get their...
He's going upstairs, though. It's something to see.
Yeah, he's just chilling. They're gonna get the advanced salted fish rocket. But I wanted to point out, Dark did all of that with the loot from one building. He landed at that building after he got elimed, and he only had the loot from one building. That's why I love PUBG Mobile. Situations like that.
He was rocking a level 1 vest, dude.
Yeah.
He went crazy there. That was wild. He had a pump shotty that's been nerfed, a level 1 vest, and he's going up against a full squad of a team that's like actually been playing.
Number 1 on the leaderboard.
Didn't care. It's like, I don't care. I own you. So anyway, Dark continues to build his reputation. Dude's insane.
I love watching Dark streams. He's funny to watch because he's so good at the game. Oh, yes! Someone finally got pounded. Let's go. So this is a 5th teammate to Muno's team. Poundin acts like a 5th teammate. He could loot for you, he could heal for you, he could bring you ammo, and he could fight. So we finally, 4 matches in, we can see Poundin. Yeah, he could shoot shurikens at them. But yeah, shout out Dark.
Let's see how far he can throw him, man. Muno is trying to win this last game, shoot themselves up the leaderboard, get some of that prize money. Poor Lala.
Ooh, nice shots from Muno.
All right, let's see you, little penguin man. Do your thing. He's just out there doing ninja moves.
Yep. Oh, Dark just took out Chiffon? Dark is literally on a rampage, dude. He's on a rampage.
The lobby might be cooked.
I think the guy shooting Dark's box completely triggered him. And now he's like, I am done.
Did I tell you that was going to come back to play? I mean, I'm saying you can't be shooting a man's box when he's like God tier like that. He's going to remember that and come back. And he's going to make a clip with your name on the front of the highlight reel. And I'm still waiting for him to run into that person. It was Asher from Yamna Gaming, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it was. It's because the YG clan, and they're a very big TikTok clan, and they're big TikTok content creators, so they all know each other, and they're always fighting against each other, and it's great to see moments like that from the North American community because it's just like, this is how competitive it is.
Well, I will say, Homeboy's got enough content for a nice little TikTok that should pop off. Just saying. You gotta make a nice little TikTok of that little 1v however many he went up against and won.
Made them run away.
I still am laughing. I'm laughing at the revive attempt, though. Like, I know it was, bro, I'm gonna be a good teammate and go get my teammate up. But I don't want to be on the receiving end of this beatdown that's going on right now. I'm not trying to stay for this. Because you know how it was going to end. Convenient.
Got multiple teams here.
Oh, hello.
Oh!
Polo, you were a bit exposed, my friend.
Come on, Houston.
Houston,
okay,
brother. Man had 20 HP the whole time, and he shot 2 clips and missed all of his shots. Oh, that's the way it be sometimes, Metal. That's the way it be.
I'm telling you, it's PUBG Mobile. You never know what's gonna happen. You could be the best player ever, and you could have moments like that. Levi,
it's time to get in your car and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, he's taking some shots. Here he goes, moving. Looks like Yamna's the only one elimed on her team. He's gonna go and try to save his teammate Asher here. Ooh, but those shots are deadly right now. The water's not helping him at all. Levi's gonna have to play it very slow here. Here he goes, using the...
They're pushing him.
Swordfish syringe. Ooh. Smart.
We're not going to let him get this heal off. Or maybe they will. They didn't push all the way. I thought they were going to. They just pushed up to the bridge. Let's see, Zero on the flank. They're like, we're not going to let you get away. I thought for sure they'd push this and start chucking nades.
Here goes Levi. Using his movement to get out of the situation.
Smart.
Uh-oh,
here we go again.
Dark. He's solo squatting, man. He's at apartments, and he's pushing FaZe's squad. What is he doing? Look at this man using all the abilities. He turned on a switch, Powerbang.
What is happening? This reminds me of these clips you see on TikTok where they're all staged and the whole squad comes running up the stairs, you know?
Oh,
this is like the real
staged,
deal, though. This is not staged.
This is the real deal.
Oh, boo!
No!
Camper!
No!
Camper!
Not to a camper! No! R.I.P. Dark! Died to a camper.
He's just chilling in there the whole time, not making any movement. But that's what you got to do instead of funnel up the stairs one by one, because we know how that ends. We've seen it too many times. But shout-outs Dark for the glorious end to that game. That was a memorable one for sure, and I will be sure to root for you next tournament as well and put you on my short list of people that will win, because that was crazy.
Wow, great performance from Dark and his squad. Dark definitely carrying them. I don't know how many elims he had right there, but FaZe's squad is also one not to be messed with because, hey, they were able to take him out right there. I think what happened was one of his teammates was just standing completely still, and Dark is just such a fast player, and he did not hear that guy who was just sitting there, just waiting. Wow. Great performance from Dark and the squad. Great job from FaZe's squad. Here comes Doom squad.
That might have been enough to secure them the $900, man, because they were in pretty good control of second place. And they just needed a few more points to kind of maintain that gap. So I think that might have been enough, but we'll see. We'll see.
Did he get a lot of challenge points, or was he just more so elim points? We will have to see. He was just
standing in a building and taking on squad after squad. It was like a freaking Bruce Lee movie. Like, I'm just going to stand here. Y'all circle up, do your worst.
He's someone who could still use the shotguns because he connects.
Yeah, for sure. And he did. He showed us. He's like, look, this pump shotty, it works. Uh-oh, just a little too slow. There's no way that guy's getting revived, though.
Oof.
Ares has been taken
Ares
down.
has a shotgun. He's getting pushed by the whole squad of Happy Vion.
Got shot in the heel.
Nice.
And
SS425. Putting in work.
So Team Cody is gone.
Uh-oh. Shifan and Farouk just got elimed from Zone.
What?
Yeah, I just saw them in the kill feed. They just got elimed by Zone.
That's crazy.
Team dead. Got 11 elims on the board, but they are separated from each other. Only one squad member left for Team Angry Hoser. They're having their worst game. Serums is the last one alive. He's just going to sit here, play for placement. Dead also. Not able to heal. Oh, he's not able to heal.
He's got to start thinking about maybe looting. I don't know what's going on. He's done, dude. He's cooked.
He doesn't have. Oof.
He's trying to think of what can I do here.
He's gonna get knocked.
It's too late. It's too late. No way!
Whoa!
He had negative HP.
What a clutch!
This man's showing off. That was way okay.
No.
Well, there's
Zone was just feeling too much for them.
At least they got some loot from the NPC. Maybe some challenge points there.
Oh, all these guys were on Millie Island and they had to make their way into Zone. It was just too much damage for them.
They're like, forget going to Zone, man. We're just gonna go get them challenge points. Ooh, nade coming in. Asher goes down. And that was a very efficient and quick squad wipe there.
That was a naughty nade. And that's definitely some good revenge for Dark right there. That nade just went boink.
Shout out Arjuana. He was in my chat right before the stream started. So I gotta hope that he does well.
My favorite thing about these events is just all the creators, you know? I love seeing familiar names. Queen Baya versus Lala Squad. Ooh, and now it's getting crazy. Oh, look who's up.
It really
still.
is.
I think
It's
Dr.
popping
Chemist
off.
Squad is still up. This could be really, really good
Reminds
for
me of
Dr.
the 4th
Chemist
of July and just fireworks all over the place, man. It just erupted from every single neighborhood. I mean, it does sound more like automatic gunfire than fireworks, but still, point remains.
Rata. Ratata. Dr. Chemist, not even fully healed. He's got a full squad of 4, but only 3 elims. There we go. 4 on the board for Dr. Chemist. This is not a high elim game for them, but they might be able to clutch it up at the end here, getting a good chunk of elims. I think they had a reset or something like that, but now we'll have to see how Dr. Chemist pulls. I wonder if we could put the points on the board again to see how close Dr. Chemist and squad and how close Dark Squad was. No
They're
shot,
old,
no shot.
Outdated. There's no shot. Don't even
right.
ask.
All right, I won't ask.
It's going to say 7,000 points or something if we put it up again.
Here comes a push
end of the
to
day.
Arjana.
I want a champion message that says Angry Hoser, and I'm gonna call it good with that, and I'll be happy.
Oh,
Gucci's
Gucci.
having a day too, man.
Third
This dude's
partying.
been ripping people apart. Look at his performance. 6 eliminations. His team's gone, but he don't care. He's like, I can do this on my own.
I think if Dr. Chemist can get some good elims here and can get a winner chicken dinner and can get some challenge points, that could be huge.
I love the holding the rocket launcher above the head. I feel like that, like, it's not an emoji, but just that little animation is hilarious to me. They're like,
Because it's so
reminds me of
big.
people walking through the rivers of Vietnam or something. Crazy.
It's because that rocket launcher is absolutely massive. Here goes Dr. Chemist getting elims.
Lala's been getting smacked around today. I feel bad. Every time we get him on camera, he just gets walloped by somebody.
I always forget Lala's a guy. Oh my gosh, I keep calling Lala a girl.
Yeah, it's all good. He did pick the name. I mean, you know, in all fairness, these are fake names. It's not like it was bestowed upon you at birth.
Yeah, I mean, well, Joe. I think that's his name. So, Joe.
You know, at any point, he could go by Lolo. Man, Fizz is just up there, commanding the scene. No, dude. I was just waiting for that. I was like, are these guys ever going to take a shot at him? He's just chilling up on the top. He's going to go back up there to the other side. We'll see.
Here's the teams pushing. Oh, this could be a dominant performance for Dr. Chemist. Now they're getting elims like crazy. Nade going out from Chemist. Polo right there. Polo getting a good heal off. Can Chemist chuck this nade perfectly?
Dude, it's so hard to keep your angles, man. There's people flying all the way around the corners here on Rocket. Like, look at that. We only caught a glimpse of it for a moment there. Fizz came off the roof on his rocket and immediately got the flank. There was nothing that Homeboy could do with the wall. Like, he was just like, well, guess there's guys in front of and behind me right now. That's never good.
This is the game for Dr. Chemist.
Kobe! Oh, they're gone. Ruined the clip, Soloji. Nice work.
And now it's up to Joe. That's it.
Hey,
Dr. Chemist.
who wins?
Whoa!
Who wins? Yo, we called it. We're geniuses. Dr. Chemist getting the win.
Dr. Curse.
Winner, chicken dinner. We saw the future, Metal. Me and you, we were aligned. We both picked the same team, and that team comes through. V-Fizz getting it done. Dr. Chemist getting it done. And Soloji ruining the clips, but he got it done too. Nice work to Dr. Chemist. Big points on the board, but will it be enough to get them into the lead or at least into second place? We'll tally the scores. I know the scorekeepers are furiously working behind the scenes to make sure we got everything right. Can't wait to see how it all shakes out. But Metal, what was your reaction, man, to the Erangel that we just witnessed?
You know what? What a great prediction from us. My third eye underneath this headband definitely predicted it very well. We did not give them the caster's curse, and that could be some huge points. I don't know if a single team got that Winterland Car 98, 10 extra points. But we'll have to see if any team got any bonus points with the NPCs. I know that I think it was Muno's team or something like that. They got the Ninja Penguin. So I don't know if those counts for any bonus points because that's a rare NPC. We'll have to see with the leaderboard shift that we saw mid-game there. This could be huge for Dark's team and Dr. Chemist's team. And I hope with the dominant performance that we saw from Killshots, or who's the team that we were talking about? Number one
Angry Hoser.
Angry Hoser, yeah. So I hope that his placement was not moved, man, because he had such a dominant performance, and that last match,
there's no way,
was a rough one for them. Oh.
They did all the challenges. They won 2 games, and they had a bazillion eliminations. Mathematically, it shouldn't be possible that they're not in first place. But
that last match was a tough
back
one,
of the napkin math. I don't know what the spreadsheets are gonna say. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what we get here in a moment. But just reaction. I was wrong last time. The last time we did one of these events, I thought it went a certain way. I would have bet something on it. I don't know if I would have said my life or my house, but I wasn't that confident. I was pretty sure we saw it a certain way and it was something different. So, I mean, I'm gonna reserve judgment here till the very end because it could have been that 1v15, the legend grows, right, for Dark Defender. That could have been that you caught him up. Who knows? I mean, that was a crazy clip that we saw. If you guys didn't clip that and put it on the internet, you're missing out because that was crazy work by Dark Defender. Shout out to you, dude. That was the funnest thing I've seen all tournament long for sure. But then we also had Dr. Chemist coming in the clutch. They were sitting third going into that last game, and then they win it with big elims and a super confident flex of the muscles at the very end of that game. Man, they were cooking with gas there, Metal. They might have done enough to get back into the things as well. So again, we'll see how it shakes out there. But overall, I feel like we have a pretty distinct top 3. A couple other teams may have a claim, but I feel like our top 3 is pretty solid.
Yeah, I think Angry Hoser, Dr. Chemist, Dark are definitely going to be the top 3, but you never know with these things. I'm telling you, I've been surprised many times, Powerbang, with these events, and I hope that I'm not surprised here. But I think what was happening was momentum was shifting in that last game. We had some dominant performance from Angry Hoser and his squad, but now we had a great dominant performance from Dr. Chemist. He was very consistent throughout the entire tournament. So we're gonna have to see what happens here with the leaderboards and who gets these prize winnings. $4,000 in total for the players here. 8 teams are gonna be getting the prize pool here. So the top 8 is what you want to look for to be a part of, so you can get the prize pool winnings, Powerbang.
Love me some prizes, man. That sounds nice, man. A little prize pool, little tournament winnings, if you will. Man, so hey, Metal, I gotta ask, we're gonna tally the scores. They're doing their thing behind the scenes. I'm sure there's flames going everywhere from the sparks that are happening from the friction of the pencils and the papers. But what'd you think of the new mode, man? It was pretty cool. I love the snow. I especially like the ice skates to get to that different elevation. But what'd you think of the new game mode that we see for the 4.1 update?
Honestly, Powerbang, love it so much as always. The last, 4 or 5 updates all throughout this entire year of updates, PUBG Mobile has been making phenomenal updates, and it doesn't go wrong with the 4.1 update here. It was really nice to see the swordfish syringes used. We saw tons and tons of the rocket being used. I think that's the #1 most used item in the update for movement. We saw the ice skates a little bit here and there. We did not see the Glacier Car 98 be used that much, but if you want to download and play the game for absolutely free and check out that Glacier Car 98, the Wonderland Car 98, make sure you do so because that is such a fun weapon to use. The swordfish syringe is really, really great. I love using it. So we got to see a little bit of everything. And there's a lot more to check out. This is such a massive update. We just got that brand new mini update. As you saw, the first game on Erangel didn't have it, but the last game had that baby monster update that just came out today. We've got a lot of great stuff going out in PUBG Mobile for the 4.1 update. We just got the announcement of the next ultimate skin that's coming out in I think about a week or a couple days here. So a lot going on for PUBG Mobile, a lot of action. Super excited for the 4.1 update, and it was really great seeing custom rooms on Vikendi Powerbank.
I saw me a polar bear that talks slow, and that made me happy. But what will make me happier is seeing some match rankings. Let's see how it all ended up for our fourth game of play, Erangel. And here are your scores. The top 8 of the match are Dr. Chemist, as we saw. Dead sneaks in there, but look at how tight it is at the top. 53, 52, 52, 50. Crazy close at the top of the leaderboards here. And notably, one of the teams we don't see is Team Angry Hoser. They did not make it onto the front page. We do see Dr. Chemist putting a dominant performance forth. And we do see Team Dark in 7th place there, picking up 36 points. But will it be enough to catch up to the likes of Angry Hoser? I don't know. We'll take a peek here at page 2 and see where they land. And it is going to be, my guess is 10th place. Nope. 13. All right, 12 point. Angry Hoser, what are we doing? That's not the way to close it out. You got to come strong with the step on their throat genes. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Happy Vienna in 9th. We got Yamna clutching up in 10th place. FaZe had a decent day too, Metal. They got first place in game 1. Had a decent tournament overall. What'd you think of them?
Oh, I was really surprised FaZe got first place. I think that they're going to be in top 8, especially after their performances. But I'm honestly shocked that Dark, he is a frag out player. But imagine a team with Dr. Chemist and Dark, where we had a fragger and a strategist for the challenges. It seemed like Dark's team, they fell off on the challenges. They did not get any challenge points that match. And I don't remember seeing a lot of challenge points from them throughout the entire event. But let's check out who ended up getting first place here, guys.
All right, chat, are you ready? I'm freaking ready. So we'll see. I'm gonna let Metal handle the virtual drum roll, but we do have a champion ready to announce. Your winner
Here we go.
Next Star Penguin Palooza is none other than it's Team Angry Hoser! Congratulations, Angry Hoser. They earned it start to finish. Well, mainly start through the first 3 games. They crushed it so hard that it just made it impossible for anybody to catch up, despite their competitors putting forth a valiant effort in the last game of the day. It was not enough. Angry Hoser dominates the lobby, and they'll be taking home the $1,200 first place prize medal.
Congratulations, all in a day work for Team Angry Hoser, and that is now going to be a team that I'll be rooting for in future events. And here we have it. Chemist sticking to 2nd place, getting that $900. But look at this. Happy sneaking up to 3rd place because he got 90 challenge points. Dark in 4th place, man. Dark, you got to work on those challenge points because if you had just a little bit more. Wow.
Happy VN averaged 4 eliminations per game. Just 4 with the hot drops that are available. And they still finished 3rd place. They were shaking Penguin's hands like know what. I mean, these dudes were fist bumping polar bears, dancing with foxes. Happy VN knows the format and knows how to get it done. Talk about a quiet 3rd place, though. They are going to be celebrating, though, after tonight because I believe that is going to be $500 going to them for their position there. Team Dark, they're not losing out on any prize money. They'll take home $500 as well, finishing in 4th place like they did. And you can see Doom, Shifan, Arjuana, and Team FaZe all will be capitalizing on some prizes that will come their way as a result of their performance this tournament. Let's take a peek at the bottom of the tables, though. 2nd page coming right up. Not quite good enough, folks, to get on that first page and get into the money. It was close, but no cigar this time. They'll have to try again next time, Metal.
Yeah, and it definitely was close for some of these teams like Team Dead, Team Lala, Team Quan Deadshot. They're just a couple points away. And that's what's always dangerous about these events when there's only 4 matches that you got to play. You only got 4 total chances to get as much points and as much challenge points and as much winner chicken dinners as you can. So congratulations to all these teams, and congratulations to the top 8 because they are now going home with some money, Powerbang.
Oh, they're rich. Check this out. Team Angry Hoser, $1,200. It's all in a night's work for them. It's 300 buckaroos for each person. That's something,
Oh, wait.
man. I don't know how I'd spend it, but that's solid. Wait, what?
Dr. Kemi should be in second place, right?
Yeah, this is all goofy. Ignore it.
This is
Team
goofy.
Angry Hoser wins. Everyone else, YOLO. They're gonna get it right. You're gonna get contacted if you're gonna win. But at the end of the day, don't be screenshotting this and using it for proof. Use the standings, which we saw just a moment ago. I was saying this for posterity's sake. League Ops will get it right, I promise, and they'll make sure all the winners get rewarded. But Team Angry Hoser, congrats, y'all win and win some money along with it. But man, what a night, Metal! What a night! Would love to get your final thoughts, man. Saw some crazy 4.1 update action. I had a blast, but what about you?
I had such a great time. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you to PUBG Mobile for having me. Thanks for being a great main caster, Powerbang, and letting me just yap it up here. What a great event. We were able to see Vikendi custom rooms. We were able to see amazing moments with Dark and other creators that we normally don't get to see play together. Just an awesome time, Powerbang. So thank you guys for having me. What a great time.
Medalcore, legend as always. Thanks so much for joining me on the desk. Pleasure to have you as always. Big thanks to you guys watching at home as well. You made this event super fun. I had an opportunity to chat with my chat the entire time this was going on. Y'all are great. Make sure if you have not experienced the Battlegrounds or you haven't been back in a while, make sure you check that link in the description or the QR code on screen and download PUBG Mobile for free at your local app store. Join us out on the Battlegrounds and check out all of the new stuff that the 4.1 update has to offer. We'll see you in Winter Wonderland for sure, and make sure you're following PUBG Mobile on social media. They're everywhere, as you can see on screen. Follow them up, see all the latest game news, update information, and info on events just like this one. Get involved. Hopefully we'll see you guys out there next time. Big thank you to the production crew and everyone that makes this stuff happen. Big thank you to PUBG Mobile for supporting the community and the greatest mobile game ever on the planet. So, guys, I'm Powerbang. Thank you so much for letting me host the show. Hopefully we'll be back in the near future to do another one of these. But until next time, I'll see you guys out there on the Battlegrounds.